Of course. Hello, hello. Nothing important to see here. We're just coming in for a visit. I wouldn't worry yourselves. Back to your grounds. Back to your grounds. And he starts heading over to the door. Um, for you, gonna have him make a quick. Why don't you roll a d20 for me, Mike? We'll see how his charisma goes as he's trying to tell the guards to just nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah, that goes swimmingly. And
God damn, Obi-Wan.
he heads up to the door.
Follow directly behind him, stand as close as I can to him.
Okay.
I still don't trust him not to turn on us.
See if I can remember how to use Unity. As we're going to open up the front door here. And open up this first area of the villa. Switch back. A couple extra steps. So apart from the main entrance. What was that?
They went very aggressive on the detailed carpet.
Yeah. As apart from the main entrance, this room has two exits. There's a plastered shelf lined with ornate vases that circle the room at a height of about 9 feet. And spread across the flagstone floor is a 10-foot wide, 15-foot long rug of exquisite design, depicting a royal coronation. Two tapestries hanging off the walls depict a dragonfly over a ship, pilgrims on a camel, respectively.
Definitely got a Big Lebowski in this rug.
It's an interesting. It's a well decorated foyer, but you're not close enough to really get too much out of it yet. These three are going to start moving back. At this point, I'd like to focus on Crawl, because you're starting to see the guards return to their normal pattern. Do you want to act before that happens?
I do. I do want to act before that happens.
What would
And
you like to do?
I would like to make my way to the. I guess this would be the back of the. Well, glide myself stealthily to the back of this entrance right here. The back of the
Over here.
estate. Yes.
If you hold down the left and right mouse clicks at the same time, you can drag your arrow and create an arrow.
Oh, cool. That's exactly what I want to do.
And then when you want to get rid of those, click both the left and right at the same time, and they'll go away.
All right.
Man, I'm learning so much today.
Okay. That's
Okay. You
Wow,
can also
yeah.
drag your token from where you are to the location you want to move to. And are you landing?
uh. hmm. Is this? Yes, I'm landing right here.
Okay. I do need you to roll a stealth check, but you're rolling a very easy stealth check. So all you need to do is get over a 5. What I want to make sure of, like it could go wrong. I'm putting a small chance of it going wrong. That these three guards they're supposed to be heading in this direction anyways. But did you make enough noise that they turn around and wonder what that was?
Okay. Stealth check.
19's wonderful. You end up getting these three at the southwest are still looking in the wrong direction. These ones are you see it's all coming together for you as you fly over to here and get to that door.
That was impossible
Yes.
for him to fail. He's got a +6.
I know. I'm just doing. I know. It's not going to stay easy. It's very easy first roll to shit. Actually, that's not his first
Thank
roll of
you,
the
thank you.
campaign. Yesterday at work, we had like 4 or 5 rolls during the prologue. It's like horrible abuse of technology at Tesla yesterday. Anyways, you've arrived at the door.
I've arrived at the door, and I'd like to make. Well, can I ask for like a check if I want to make like an insight check or a perception check?
What are you looking
Uh,
for?
I'm looking to see if there's anybody in the vicinity before I open the door.
Yeah,
If I hear anybody.
that's a perception check. Go ahead.
All right.
Yes. On the other side of the door, there is somebody. Apparently there's a glass area that you're able to look into, and as you sneak a peek in, you realize that the young woman that's dusting and cleaning the hallway is not looking in your direction. She's a good 10 feet away from the door, and she doesn't seem to look happy. She's just doing the job.
And I can only see her. I can't see how the room's like laid out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't unlocked some of that. Let me take care of that for you. My bad. So you're able to see about this much into the room.
Okay.
So she is close to a pair of double doors that lead into the next room, and you're looking. I gotta switch back to. I'll get good at it. I'm still a little bit new at Unity, so when it comes to revealing the map, you're able to see through a window in this door, and you see her in about this much of the room. So there's clearly stairs going to the upper level here, but that's as far as you can see from where you are.
Okay. And are these guards behind me making their way back?
They will be very shortly. So at this point, you have, from the moment you've flown off the roof to getting to here, only about 12 seconds has passed. Every round where you can do an action, a bonus action, and a move action is about 6 seconds, and you've done that twice now, where you've flown over here, landed, looked in, and listened carefully, made a couple rolls. About 12 seconds has passed. So you're running out of time, but you're not out of time yet.
Okay, so I'm going to wait to see if he goes out the doors, and pretty much just see what she's gonna do in the next 30 seconds, I'd say.
Where'd my little buddy go? There he is. There he is. Amric is greeted by a professional, well-dressed gentleman. Welcome home, Mr. Emmerich. Hey, Fen. These are my they're my friends. Yeah, we're coming to kick back for a minute. Come on in, guys. Fire Emblem?
That character art for the maid.
Oh, probably. I don't know where I got it. What would you guys like to do as you awkwardly walk into the hallway?
Oh, there's the dude.
Oh yeah, he unfortunately matches the cockpit.
I was just looking next to
I'm
him.
like, where the hell did he go? Oh wow, he's right there.
It's blending.
There's an awkward silence in the foyer as the friends of Emric just kind of fuddle in.
Imagine with how shady this dude and his mom is. That's not too weird.
Well, nice to meet you, everyone. Shall I take anyone's coat? You can tell that there's a bit of sarcasm in his voice because you're all wearing armor. You do have a cape.
Dude, I've been RPing this whole time muted. Shit.
Oh, you were. I was like, why isn't anyone saying anything?
You're
Hi,
the
Mike.
only one wearing armor.
I was saying hi to friend Rick. I'm like, wow, he's not responding. That's rude. And I was saying hey, Rick, you're right. This carpet.
I
does
had
look
no
nice.
idea that you were talking at all. So let's do that. Why don't you just pick it up? At this point, William realizes he wasn't really saying what he was thinking.
Yes, Frederick. Pleasure to meet you. Amric has brought us over to see the tapestries. And I must say, this is a beautiful carpet in your foyer.
Well, thank you. Milady Thulminar chose the decor.
She has wonderful taste. I try to give compliments, but I'm still keeping very close to Amric.
Are you attempting to use any charisma skills during that?
I am using all of my charisma skills.
To say
Well, some
she
of them
has
are
wonderful
damage-based.
taste, you're either using persuasion or deception. depending on your character's ability to tell taste.
Persuasion.
He believes you're trying to be sincere. Yes. um, but when you look a little closer at the sculptures on the upper shelves, and then the carpet, all these things have a dollar amount to them, but they don't really match at all. Whoever put all this together really doesn't have good taste.
Good thing that I don't either. So I
Yes,
appreciate
that is what you portray when you
It's definitely more. Here's a bunch of expensive things that I can afford. Not this looks nice.
Yeah. Apparently, some individual liked each one of these things individually and didn't realize that they were supposed to go together. That's not a thing.
So I speak directly to Frederick again. So Amric has volunteered to introduce us to his mother, but first he was going to give us a show of the place. Is there any particular area you think would represent your tapestries that we might want to look at?
What do you say we retired? We head to the dining room for now. Fenric, let's go. And Fenric's right away, sir. He heads over and he's going to open up this area here. And that eats up the 12 seconds that we were talking about earlier. So let's head back up. Just open up that room for a second there.
She's pretty.
For a
Crawl.
moment, I thought that was a bulldog.
You've got a little bit of time as the guards are now. These guards are moving away, but these guards will be moving towards.
Okay. And Ambra Fallweather is still in the room.
Sorry.
Is Ambra Fallweather still in the room? The lady.
Yes.
The,
Yes, and this
Okay.
time she's moved actually closer to this area. So she's working on whatever's in the corner next, and she might be moving on to over here after that. So she'll be passing by the window of the door shortly.
can I fly up to this roof of the building?
Sure, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get to the roof of the building. I'm gonna use my little pointer and say I end up here.
Okay. So from the top of the roof over here, I'm just gonna throw you right there for now. You won't be
Cool.
able to. I won't. Oh no, that part's locked up. I won't be able to. I'm just gonna put you over here for now.
Mhm.
So thinking
And I
about-
want to make a. I would like to make another perception check in where I'm at on the roof.
where are you looking? From the top of the roof, you can
The-
see the rest of Baldur's Gate, but you can't really see the grounds that well unless I know exactly what you're looking for.
The room under me. Can I do that? Like try to hear or perceive what's in the room from the
Sure.
roof under me.
Go ahead.
Any of those fancy sky windows.
You can still hear, like, you forgot to stop paying attention to the march of the guards on the grounds around the house, but you don't hear anything directly under you. Keep in mind, it is a 2-story house, and there's also a small area that goes up, not a 3rd story, but there's a tower, which you can't really see. It's over here. I don't know if you'll be, if I draw into the shade, you might not see it. It's over here somewhere.
Okay.
So as you land here, you do see another area that's just a little higher up. Small tower off the house. It's a little tower peak.
Okay.
It doesn't
Tower peak over
have any kind of thing that you can see. With the small areas where you can see out of, you don't see anything in. There's little windows, but you can't see into it.
Okay. Tower over here. I'm over here. Well, I guess I'm still trying to track Amric and everybody. So on my turn, I can only move around, like, if my flying speed is 50 feet, is that how much I can actually go in that, say, turn?
Yeah, if you're flying.
Yeah, okay. Oop, don't do that. Sorry.
Don't do what?
I used my little pointer the wrong way. Let's. We want to move closer to where they came in, that gate. So as my little pointer is, I'm moved right about here,
No problem.
if you can see that.
I see it. I just can't put your token there because that part's shaded out.
Okay.
And next turn you can make another check.
Yes.
I'm gonna head downstairs for a while, and we'll get back to that. Fenric leads you guys into the main hall, or which you learn quickly is a galley because I can read.
I'm
Amric
not,
walks in,
fancy
heads
enough
over to
know the
here.
differences.
Is that the lady that we're trying to take out? Is she right here?
Yeah. Scroll over her. That's. I mean,
She's
granted,
The Lamb of Van Tamper?
Standing
I'd assume you would just
standing
notice that
perfectly
she's a
still.
fancy old woman.
You see a. Let's see if I can get a bigger picture of her. Image. Yeah, standing. She's not in this pose, but standing perfectly still. You see the owner of Van Thamper standing right there.
She
my
wearing
mom,
knuckle
what
dusters. Like she looks like she's ready for some shit.
She lives.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not trying to fire her.
You actually see her folding her arms. That's not the same picture. And standing looking towards the. Come on, Fantasy Grounds, work with me here. She's standing looking towards the door lower, which is obviously to some kind of a parlor area.
is Happy here?
Is
Does
happy
she look
here?
like she's punched
The
a
answer.
bunch of people?
The answer is yes. Her forearms are impressive.
Like, I mean, hell, I'm a barbarian. I lived in the woods for a while. She got
Yeah.
hands that would rival mine.
Her forearms are impressive. Yes.
If Happy's here, telepathically, I can communicate with him, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I tell him to keep a close eye on Amric, and if he tries anything, to knock him out. And then I
You
will
got it. You got it.
introduce myself.
I'm right here. You got him. I'm right on top of him.
Thanks, Happy.
I just like, I mean,
You
I
must
suppose
be-
I'd be kind of surprised for looking at her mighty forearms, just like raise an eyebrow, like, oh, look at her hands, impressive.
Cradio
Say-
instinctively continues the flank.
I introduce myself and my companions. You must be Thelma Van Thamper. Amric has told us so much about you. I'm Wilhelm Bismarck. This is Zeke, our alert. Is that how you say it? Our alert.
Yeah.
And Cradio. Pleasure to meet you.
You hear, "It's a pleasure to meet you too."
What did I hear? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
It sounded like it's a pleasure to meet you too, but it didn't come from the woman standing in front of you. It came from behind you, where Amaric's standing.
Happy's giving you charismatic advice.
Oh, Happy said that. Okay.
Nope, it was definitely not Happy's voice. And he usually, it was when you, as you think about it, it was definitely Amaric.
Wait a second. Can I do a perception check?
Absolutely.
Figure out where that sound was coming
Chris, you
from?
evil bastard.
Because she throwing her voice.
You squint your eye. You're listening carefully. You're positive that it was just Amaric saying something under his breath behind you.
What the hell? Is he being possessed by his mom? Okay, I'm confused.
That's all right. Many people have fallen for it. meet the wax statue of my mom. Isn't it beautiful?
It's a wax statue.
Yo, all your perceptions, all of your passives are not good enough. Anyways, so yes, this is my mother, or at least a statue of her, perfectly placed to make this moment awkward. Yes, as you poke, you can definitely feel the wax. But then the butler folds his hands and goes, "Please, sir, don't touch the statue." And he
Her
rolls
arm's
his
really that big?
he rolls his eyes as he says, "Priceless."
Got us. All right. My must say the artistry of this is very lifelike. That is.
Amaric's all
Quite
but
a
beside himself as you guys continue to walk into the next room.
Okay.
I feel shame.
Shame.
And they lead you into the dining room. What is going on with that? Go ahead. Is that happening to you too?
Yeah, I can't. It's locked.
I opened that. I don't
repeatedly
have.
Try to bash the door down to help out. Friend.
There isn't a door. It's pissing me off. See, this is Fantasy Grounds is trying to create a vision thing that I'm not using because I think it takes too long. But every once in a while, I trip on the software and I can't even go through a door.
Make
The
a
door's
strength
seriously
throw to
not
see if
there.
you,
Oh,
There you go.
I went around the door.
You
Yep,
just had to turn around and jump backwards.
That's
Just
the
walk
plan.
Through the fake wall.
that's the plan. Walk through the fake wall. Fuck the door. Until I get better at this.
Yeah, I tried to hit the door and I missed.
Yo,
and
seriously,
I plowed through the drywall.
walls are off.
And the door is just a wall, but there's an invisible illusion right there.
Bullshit.
They just fucked with us with a wax statue. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, let's make that canon. It's a house of illusion now.
Illusion door next to the wall door.
Yep. Crawl!
I
Can you
forgot
make another
about your
perception check for me,
alterations
please?
with
yes.
Your dad went into Avernus.
That's persuasion, not perception. Okay. Carl! Ah, fuck.
Are you just a Pokemon saying your name all the time?
Yes.
Now that you're above that area of the house, there's definitely movement in the room below you, but that's all you can get.
Barnacles.
Door.
There's windows throughout the area. Of course, they're all shut.
Mm-hmm. All windows shut. Let me. What's this green dot here on the map?
That's where the tower is.
Oh, okay, that's the tower we're talking about.
It's bigger than that.
I'm
It's like 4x4 heading up the. It's almost like a large room area just like built on the top of the house. It looks like it was built afterwards. It was well constructed, but it doesn't completely match.
Mhm.
Someone decided to do a little addition.
Well, your boy Carl was going to that tower.
Okay.
I took my entire 50 feet of flying over there,
Okay.
and I can only make one check a turn, one type of check.
Yeah, but we're not really in initiative, so we can play out more than one check at the moment. I'm just going back and forth.
Okay.
Just imagine
All
just
right.
flying to like all four corners of the house, just taking a dump on the room.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bird. There's a little bit. There's a little bit of shit. There's a little bit of shit somewhere. Yeah. Can I check this tower?
You can make a perception check over there.
And I do like zooming in, noticing that you put the image of her over what looks like statuary.
Yes.
Well done there.
I like to walk over.
I'll take a note of her beefy arms.
It's
Let me get there.
See where her son got it from.
you can tell it's like 15 by 15 feet. It's got rafters that
Ew.
go up into their tent. What's going on, man?
Hi-oh.
Hey, Maggie.
Yo.
What's up, guys? I think I'm getting in. I keep getting an attempting resolve connection to server.
You may have to update. Did you update first?
No. No, I did not.
Kind of fill you in, Mikey. We got Amric's Van Thamper to lead us into his villa, and he's giving us a tour of the house. We haven't met his real mother yet, but we got trolled pretty hard by Chris.
Oh no. Okay.
What did I do?
I mean, there was another troll that you completely.
You mean
ignored,
Chris
but there's a
Perkins,
wax
right?
Statue.
You mean Chris Perkins, right? No, I'm just kidding.
There's
I
a wax
didn't
statue of
write
the
it.
lady we overlooked, but she has beef-tastic arms, which is surprising for a very old rich woman.
Mhm.
Transition.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Literally just about to say that.
Mike and I, we always crack up when we see stuff like that because South Park had an episode where Macho Man Randy Savage transitioned to be a woman and joined the Women's Olympics. He's like, I'm not here to talk about my transition.
Okay, so I do apologize. It looks like I have 18 updates.
Help yourself. Take your time.
Okay.
Let me know when you're in.
Okay.
Meanwhile, your
You're
character's
in
sitting at a
Zoom,
dining room
is the
table.
important part.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, your
Down.
character's sitting at a dining room table in a large villa in the upper city of Baldur's Gate, where I guess he wasn't paying attention most of the day, but all of a sudden things are starting to connect. Can I offer the group anything, any refreshments, anything to eat or drink?
Oh, lemonade would be nice.
For humor, I'm investigating the chair I sit in.
Well
Like
crafted.
butts that said it.
They use some of the finest wood to make this dining room set. These people have some money. That's all you get. That's a 5. Lemonade it is then. And he's going to leave, except he can't go out the door. Because I haven't figured out how to use doors.
That is the door.
Now that he's gone, I look over to Zeke, say to him, "Keep a close eye on Amric. I want to try something." And my eyes roll in the back of my head, and I start drooling in the back of my seat, and I'm happy.
You are 5 feet from Emmerich. Wait, did I miss this? You want to be over here by Zeke?
Oh no, I'm still right next to Amric.
Alright.
And what did you whisper to me?
But I'm just telling Zeke to keep an eye on while I do my
Okay.
warging. And then
I just say to the air, he's got to find a subtler way to do that. He's gonna drown in the lamest way possible.
And then using happy, I'd like to try to explore the house, or at least follow Fendrick to see if I can figure out where Big Duke the Lamra is.
Okay. So you can see where Fenric is, and we'll just use that because you can't really see Happy right now.
Right.
And he's going to end up heading into the kitchen, possibly through the doors. I don't know what the hell's going on with the map on the other side. I haven't found it yet.
It's safe to say Fantasy Grounds counts like the wounds like up to your hit points, not down.
Yes.
Okay,
Like-
good.
It just adds wounds, and then you can do the math to find out what the difference is. He heads into the kitchen. He starts talking to a woman. You grab her name is Gabby, and he starts mentioning. The conversation goes as follows: Amric has brought adventurers here. They would like lemonade. And she heads over
Totally
to.
useful information.
She heads over to a different area, goes into this pantry, comes back out. Doesn't just starts pouring, like there's water, and then she starts like making lemonade basically. This
Okay,
isn't
so I
really.
can see that obviously there's nothing of import here. Can I?
Unless it's not lemonade.
Oh no.
Let's not go there. Can I take Happy up the stairs?
Yeah, you can communicate with Happy. You ask him to head upstairs.
Mhm.
All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Are you with us, Mike?
I think so. It's loading in slowly, but I do think I am.
Okay, I threw the map up. But let's talk about the tower.
That's me.
Uh,
Yeah, I fly
well,
up
I
to the. You
can.
said there's a window. Hmm?
Oops. Oh well, now you see it. My plan was
Yes.
to show you the outside without showing you all of the inside, but
Okay.
so there's a few
So this is
windows. And this is
there's a few
sitting on
windows. So
top of basically the third floor of the villa.
yeah.
This is
So
just this
I
tower.
I fly up to the window of the tower
Okay.
and peer in.
It's obvious that this is an area that the young maid woman doesn't get to very often. So there's some dirt around the windows, but you can still try to sneak a peek inside. I'll take a perception check with disadvantage. Now this is you're going to roll
Okay.
2d. You at the bottom of your screen on the lower left. There's an ADV and a DIS. Do you see those?
Yes.
You're going to click on the DIS. It should light up for you and stay lit.
Mm-hmm.
Now roll your perception, and what it's going to do is roll 2d20s and tell me the lowest result. There are times that you'll have advantage on something where you'll roll 2d20s and give me the highest. In this case, you've got disadvantage on the roll because the windows are really dirty.
Cool.
And it gives me a chance to illustrate how different disadvantage works. So you end up dropping the 8, keeping the 2, adding your perception modifier, which is a 5, and getting to 7. So you've hit the very easy mark, but you didn't get to the easy mark. And all you see inside is a dusty old room and the staircase that heads down into the rest of the house. You don't hear anything in the room.
All right. I make my way into the room via the window.
You're going to break the window?
Ooh, I have to break the window. The window's locked. That's what you're saying.
High class upper scale villa that you're working on right now. 9 guards surrounding the outside. Yeah, there's a little bit of security.
Mm.
And that's when you hear a sneeze.
Ooh, I don't break the window.
As you look down
Ah.
towards the area, the guards are coming around this corner, but the young maid has gone outside, just working on the flowers and plants in that area. That I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, she's in this area down here. You see her outside,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep. and she sneezed as she came outside.
Oh, so she was the one who sneezed.
Or at least that's where the
Make
sneeze
their
came
way.
from.
All right. Hmm.
The
And
door. Sorry, go ahead.
go ahead. Well, no, my bad. Go ahead.
She came outside to work on things. The door is no longer like locked. It's just shut.
Let's see. Then these cards are from over here. These cards right here. If I were to try to get to like the front door here, these guards who are walking away from the front door, are their backs to me?
These guards are heading that way. They're not looking in that direction. At this point, the guards have gone around once. It's
Yeah.
not like but so that would probably put these back here a little bit, and these a little forward. They're trying to recreate their triangle.
Yeah.
So this door up here is definitely unlocked because she's outside right now. This door may or may not be locked. You're not sure.
Yeah. Well, that's where the adventurers went through. So I'm gonna make my way to this door down here
Okay.
and try to open it.
You're currently on the second floor roof. You down?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mhm.
When you do, you kind of time it so these guys are over here. And no one's thinking about looking up and seeing what's coming down that way. So make a stealth check with advantage as you pop down into that square.
Really quick, Chris, would you be able to share that map again?
Sure.
It's not popping up on mine.
How about now?
Yes. Thank you.
25. You are currently at the door.
I check to see if it's open.
It's open.
I walk in to this
Okay.
first room.
The 25 carries over to the part where you don't really make a lot of noise as you open and close the door. You're now in a room with a expensive yet disgusting looking rug, and above you there's a bunch of shelves with little figurines up top.
Poop on
It really ties the room together.
it.
So it's a horrible display
Very-
of decor. I don't know if your character's strong on decor, but it's not cool.
Yeah.
But not Batman just snuck in through the roof.
Oops.
Is that where you blocked?
Yeah, and now I go. What am I doing here? Now, what am I doing then? I can just move the character. I go to this door and I make a perception check.
All right.
Damn.
Holy shit. You don't hear anything on the other side of that door, but there are a few things that do catch your attention. One, this door is still open to crack. On the other side of that door, there's a woman who's holding completely still, and there is somebody moving in the galley beyond. So there's somebody moving in this area. This ties into the same time that Fendra came across the hall and went into this room. So you hear him walking past. So that means at this time, Wilhelm is currently drooling on himself while the other two are sitting at the dining room table. You have about 2 more rounds before you're going to catch up with them in the kitchen with the lemonade. So what would you like to do?
Oh, 2 more rounds before they go back to the kitchen with the lemonade. I would like to go in this room that you said I didn't hear anything at.
Okay, that door is locked.
That door is locked.
Mhm.
So I'll make my way back to this door, but I don't go in it yet.
The door is cracked open a bit, and at this range, you can tell that that's a wax statue.
Okay.
His
Okay.
passive perception's
So-
higher than yours.
Yeah. I go into the room, and I go into the room and I check if this door. Well, I sneak around to this room and I check the door. That is
Alright.
where I'm.
Make an investigation check for me, and at that point, you'll catch up to the timeline, if you want to call it. You'll catch up
Yeah.
to the lemonade in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That door is locked, but it's not a terribly difficult lock. However, you don't have any lock picks on you.
No.
And I don't even know if your character has been trained in how to pick locks. So you can tell the door's locked. You can tell it's not a difficult lock. It's just a Holmes lock, but you don't have any skill in
Mhm.
picking a lock. At that point,
Okay.
Wilhelm, you can clearly see him there because Happy's right there.
Awesome. Sorry,
Oh my
the
God, it's
picture
Happy.
just popped up. That's awesome.
So at this moment, as Happy's coming back to see how you guys are doing because the lemonade's being made, you can see. You want to describe your character for us, Amra? I'm sorry, Amare. Am I saying your name wrong now? I'm switching between Crawl and Amra.
Amari.
Amari. I can't.
Amari and Carl.
I can't do both. Amari. Crawl. I was deciding whether or not I wanted to use your.
Oh my God! Happy sees a say 5'3", medium build bird person, brown feathers, hazelish eyes, trying to investigating if the door is with studded leather armor, just trying to investigate, see if the door he can get into a room, see if the door is locked with a longbow.
Okay, upon seeing that, I immediately snap out of work state. What the? Amber, does your mom have a pet bird?
No. She's got a cat or a trussum, if you ever heard of it, but she ain't got a bird.
I described to both Cradio and Zeke what I just saw on the other side. Appears to be somebody sneaking around the house as a bird.
And that's when you see Happy come into the room and say, "Somebody's sneaking around the house. He looks like a bird."
Can I just casually get up and open the door to look around?
You gotta see this guy. Crawl. You hear, your description. Something. It's like maybe a something salivating with the ability to speak, trying to talk about it. I don't know. it's a thing. This sounds like a good time for lemonade. What do you guys do?
Do I
God.
incidentally open the door for Frederick?
This door to the dining room is not closed because
Oh.
there's enough traffic with Frederick left and he's coming back. The dining room has been presented open as you guys walked in, and he left them open as he went to the kitchen.
And I Scooby-Doo peek around the door, like, the fuck am I looking at?
All right, I'll put Frederick here
Hey,
then. Be my guest.
Yeah, I awkwardly look at Frederick and and see that he's coming, and I'm like, wait, change my mind. Mead, definitely mead, please.
Crawl without a roll. You see like one head and then another head pop up above it, coming to looking down the hall, looking down the galley, and noticing your attempts to sneak into the. Because even though you didn't make any noise, they just happy saw you. And that's how I tied it together. Let's move on. No. So what do you do as you notice a couple of humans, I think, just kind of looking down the hallway at you?
I said, hey guys, just checking to see if this lock, we'll see if this, door needs maintenance, and I'm just gonna make my way out in here as I back up to this other door.
No
Oh,
need,
please
sir.
let
You're,
me fail
no need,
this
sir.
check.
You're welcome to some lemonade. Amaric, another one of your friends has arrived.
Aw, I wanted that to be a
Yes, I am a friend.
and Fenric places the lemonade on the table.
Am I in this room now?
I just stare.
You're
at
welcome to
Bird
be. You can. You're like welcomed in by. Sure.
I am so confused. Just a random bird just comes and sits down at the table with us.
I mean, a
The-
5-foot bird, but with a bow.
I'm a pretty big bird.
And I don't know if you like lemonade, but lemonade is presented because that's what was asked for. Amric,
Yes, drinking
Takes-
without lips.
he kind of leans back in his chair. He goes, "Is he with you? Is that a thing?" What you see in this room, crawl. It's a well-appointed dining area, but you've only spent so much time in Baldur's Gate, and most of it was in the Upper City. Before then, you were in the elemental plane of Earth, so you're not used to material planes and people and how they handle things like a tablecloth and the plates and all that. This is all pretty high class, so good stuff. There is a fireplace behind you. It's not lit. Couple curtains covering the windows in this room, and the person at the head of the table is Amric, the person that you were looking for before. He looks like shit. He looks like he's trying to hold it together. His leather armor, which is missing sleeves, doesn't go with the rest of what he's wearing. It's like he's missing a piece of equipment. And he's definitely been damaged and beaten up a bit, but it looks like a stiff breeze could knock this guy over. As you look around the rest of the room, you guys can talk about one by one what your characters look like while I run to the bathroom. No, but yeah, if you want to go clockwise with Wilhelm over to the Zeke and Cradio, you guys can do a quick description. As for Frenric here is trying to get a grip on what the hell this is.
Appropriate.
I'll be right back, but you guys go ahead because I'll still be able to hear.
Okay, so I'm wearing chainmail armor and a shield, and I'm a half elf, about 6'1".
Oh yeah, you're half elf.
6'1", and definitely looking a little ragged and dirty because I don't really care about my personal appearance too much, and I still have a little bit of blood on my armor, just kind of trickled about. And Zeke.
Nice.
I do care about looking clean. Even though I spent a lot of my time in the wilderness. Yeah, just about 5'10", buff boy, pretty much what you see if you zoom in on the dude. Like, kind of long, platinum blonde hair swooshing back and blue eyes. Kind of like a sleeveless Obi-Wan get-up. And I'm wearing a cloak that looks like it would match Amaric's gear. Big-ass
I mean,
glaive
I've
on my
stolen that
back.
cloak.
And I've got 2 hatchets on my hips.
Okay.
Do.
I am a very blue. Think of the Blue Man Group. I am a very blue bald drow monk. I have pretty much your generic monk attire. Maybe not so flowy, a little more like worn, because I'm not too worried about my appearance either. And we've seen some shit, so I think I stand about 6 foot, and I am a solid 170.
Nice.
Picture like a blue opposite version of Krillin.
You're that short?
No, opposite.
It
Yeah,
is.
taller.
Oh, opposite Krillin. Yeah. You're more like Piccolo, but blue.
Yes, perfect.
There you
Perfect.
go.
Yes.
Don't have the danglies.
Yeah, exactly.
Without the dangles, yeah.
And I am a tiny
got the-
blue unicorn. I'm a patron.
Who said
It's
that?
nice to
Who
meet
is-
you all before. Is he no
Right
longer
hand.
invisible? Happy is sitting at the front of the table after he
Wait,
introduced the
what?
fact that Krawl's here.
Wait, what?
Happy, he's right there.
I see this?
Yes. Happy made himself visible as he charged into the room and said that there was a Birdman down the hall. And this was the first time you ever saw Happy.
Instead, I'm like, what the?
I told
What
you
was
it was
that?
real.
He's isn't this when we introduce ourselves? I don't really worry about my appearance. Oh, I missed it. I don't really worry about my appearance either. And he poofs away. There's a little bit of a blue sparkle and like a small little prismatic effect, and then he's gone.
I awkwardly look at.
Hands on my
Fendrick.
hatchets. What the fuck?
I awkwardly look at Fendrick, trying to get a gauge on how he's perceiving this.
He is chill. Like it's like this is just another day. Like he's standing. You can make an insight check if you'd like to really get a gauge on him.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest roll because he seems to carry his emotions well.
-1. Nope.
Unfazed by all of this.
Stands there very good, sir.
That's a professional right there.
He's saving
Working at
me.
House of Devils. Granted, that was a blue unicorn. I'm still battle ready and confused.
He is gonna just walk over closer to the door and mention, "Is there an agenda, sir?" And Amric looks to you guys, kind of waiting to see what you'll say. Like it's very obvious that he's waiting to see what you guys will say when you hear that.
Shortly, you said that you were going to show us your room, right?
Am I the only one confused of the last 10 seconds?
Dude, I'm confused.
If you want to make an insight check, you can find out if any of the NPCs are confused.
Yeah, it's a flat roll.
Fendrick is definitely not confused. Amric might be. You're not sure.
So, Birdman. I
Yes.
am Wilhelm. Who are you?
My name is Carl, and just like Fendrick said, I'm a friend of you guys here. On invite from Amber.
I shoot my dagger eyes at Amric. Is this true?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. What?
I shoot my look at Amric.
No, that's what Amric says. Amric says, I wasn't paying attention. What?
Okay.
He's sipping lemonade at this point.
As everybody is strangely chill, I just look to Cradio like, the fuck? You confused too? What the hell?
I dart
Right,
my
the
eyes
tour,
back
really.
and forth and slowly nod. Just, oh yeah. I'm
Okay.
absolutely
Is
confused.
this at this point I see the confusion on my friends' faces, and I explain. When we were in the woods a few days back, I saw something after eating this weird mushroom, and it was a little unicorn, and I thought I was crazy.
Yeah, we thought
But-
you were too.
But apparently you can see it too.
That's why
He's
we
been-
went to get the food and you'd stay at the camp, city boy. What?
he he's been helping us, and hold on, he says there's something near, and I motion everybody to stay quiet, and I make a perception check to see if I can figure out what Happy's trying to tell me.
Okay. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
I get up and ready myself for anything. I don my shield, even though Fendrick's right here. Get my sword out.
Oh no.
I mean, like I said, I look very
Oh,
ready to
just a
fight,
moment,
but I'm
please.
confused.
Sorry, Happy was whispering stuff to me.
I mean, that's the only half the questions of a little blue unicorn just popped into existence and vanished out. There's
Oh,
also
close
a
it up.
third person that's apparently our friend. Like, what? What?
Yeah, I cut the conversation short and jump out of the chair and ready my sword and shield without really explaining too much.
So, with that, Amaric will mention, Fenric, you want to share with the class here? What's the problem? Wilhelm?
Wait, what? Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah, you did the same thing to Amaric that he did to you. It's like Wilhelm was. Yeah, Amaric is asking Wilhelm, you want to share with the class here? Something wrong?
Happy told me that there's fiends nearby.
Happy?
That's my unicorn that you just.
Oh, that magical
Okay.
thing. Fiend. Oh, the place is crawling with my brother's imps. Don't worry about it. They're not going to do anything.
What sort of traps do we have in this house?
Traps
I was
in the
about to
house.
relax.
Traps in the house. There's no traps in the house.
Besides the Legion of Imps you just mentioned?
Legion's
Where are
a stretch, and imps aren't a trap. You know, they're
Can I do a perception check to see if he's lying about that?
insight. Yes.
Or insight?
Unclear. He's at one hit point, so swaying the conversation in any way for his survival seems to be his most important agenda. So is this playing? How does this play into that? You're not sure.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm still at kind of full alert here.
I mean, I was about to relax as things were kind of calming down. Still kept my hand on my hatchets. That he mentioned imps everywhere, and I went back to kind of crouch. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I've got my Fist of Fury ready too for anything.
So I asked Amric, where are these little fiends, these little imps you say?
Aren't you
Well-
way at the open hand?
Yes, yeah.
Imps. Imps are. They're invisible, so I can't see them. But I know my brother's probably in his room, and they're probably just running upstairs to tell him you're here.
Oh my god!
You know, that kind of. That wouldn't worry about it. He's not exactly formidable. He's got imps all over Baldur's Gate, so. I mean,
Okay.
Stay on your boat too. Wait, I don't know if I know that.
So this might
let's
get a
say
little
you do.
dicey.
Just- To clear up, Sean, when Happy finished taking care of those imps, they did turn back into imps before they hit the water. Let's say your character
Yes.
did notice. Clear that up. Go clear that up. Sorry, go ahead, guys.
Oh my god. I think they're about to sound the alarm, guys. I think we need to get ready for something
Alarm.
exciting.
Aren't we just visiting with our new friend? And also new friend, because that's still confusing. Point to the bird.
Fenric will come up to you. He's close enough, and he'll just get up to your ear and go, "Patron, sir, just probably a friend of your Wilhelm's here. That's all. He's a warlock, you know." He backed up.
What?
Fenric tells you what Happy is.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Amaric.
Yes,
No.
I'm like, oh shit.
No, Fendrick the butler is able to fill in the blanks on Happy for you.
Yes, I am. a warlock. I admit, I've fallen from the paladin path momentarily, but I
I'm
plan
sure
to
you-
go back.
You made
Fen-
a deal with a unicorn. Well, that's not.
Fenrir continues, I'm sure you'll get back up, sir, no doubt. And I'm relatively convinced that your encounter awaits you upstairs.
Okay, I love this guy.
That encounter in like red text. If there were subtitles, would encounter be in italics?
Yes, absolutely. At that
Alright.
point, Umbra is going to try to walk into the room. This young maid, barely 18, doesn't look happy at all to be here. And Fendrick looks to her and goes, "Actually, why don't you tell the cook that it's time to leave? I think the villa's going to be going through some changes soon." She gets a relatively obvious smile on her face and runs to the kitchen. As the staff begin to evacuate the villa.
Oh, jeez.
These
During
answers
this
and
time-
added
Oh,
questions.
no.
Yeah, during this time, I looked at Carl. And with all seriousness, Carl, I do not know who you are or why you're here, but there is somebody very dangerous upstairs that we're here to deal with. You can either join us, leave, or fight us. Make your choice.
Well, seeing as our interests align, I will join you in facing this dangerous person.
Insight
Fantastic.
check that I'm not great at, but I'm not bad at. Yeah.
As everyone's eyes turn to Crawl, and he answers the question, you believe that not only is he sincere, but everyone in the room believes him.
With that, I tell Amric to get up. We're going upstairs.
Oh, I don't know if that's such a great idea. I'm not in any shape to face Thirstwell right now. I think maybe just sit right here. Promise I won't leave.
Well. Wait, is your mom not here?
I believe my mother is on the grounds. Yes,
What is Thirstwell?
Thirstwell's my brother's
Brother.
name.
One of his brothers. I think there's like 5.
No, there's just the three of us,
Huh.
and Thirstwell and I are the only two left.
Left.
I looked at Zeke and Cradio. Should we take him or leave him?
Leave him.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay. You stay here and don't try anything funny. If you want to live through this, and you want to take over this villa, don't stab us in the back.
You have my daggers.
Are you gonna wait? Are we trusting this dude?
Right, yeah, I was thinking that.
Okay, are we really gonna go upstairs without this dude with us?
Hey, I volunteered to kill him, and Zeke told me no. So
Not like this, no.
I feel like we should take this dude with us. I don't trust this dude, even though he looks like he's gonna die anyway. I feel like we should
That
take
happened
him
too.
with us.
Have him talk
Because
to
if
his
we
bro.
do need to kill him, we can kill him easy.
Yes. And that way we can't be like, hey, these random dudes came in here and we killed them. No, we're with him.
so take him.
I vote take him.
Like, hey, Emmerich, you want to talk to your brother about what is
Emmerich gives
going on
Cradio
right
a look
now?
like you shifted pretty quick. I thought it was. But then he looks over. Honorable Wilhelm, you had mentioned that if I helped you get into the villa, my survival was on the table. I head upstairs. I might not survive. Are you going against your word there? Or,
I mean, we're
Is that-
not
is that
here
a
to
thing?
fight your brother, were we?
with that, Fendrick mentions, if I'm not mistaken, sir, that's exactly what you'll be doing next.
Difficult choice.
So we're fighting. I'm gonna make my way closer to him.
Yo, is the goal to take out my mom or not? I mean, what are we doing?
I'm just wondering why your brother's involved now.
Yeah.
I'm getting frustrated.
Look,
Is the
look.
room very big?
I'm not
or-
going to stop you from heading after whatever mom's doing. But Thirstwell knows you're here, and he is. I'm not the problem. I got nothing. I'm done. Like, I'm beaten.
All right, I say it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. No.
You have advantage because You do have advantage because he's sitting down, so go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
He's prone. Still a miss as he leans back, as he cleverly leans back, seeing the attack coming, and then pops forward. Roll initiative if we're doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to miss as a warning. Do not betray me.
If it's just a warning, we don't. If anyone doesn't want to roll initiative, they don't have to. Are we leading? Yeah, I don't know if we're.
I have a question. So
Sure.
if we are thinking about leaving him, is it always an option that we could just tie him to the chair?
Or leave Happy apparently with him.
Yeah.
Good points. Didn't think of that.
We thought of it 3 times today.
Yes, Happy will stay and watch. Okay. And as we leave him at the chair, Happy will be visible, hopefully, looking at him very meanly. As
Oh.
mean as a floating unicorn can look.
That's invisible.
Can Happy damage people or no?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, he's not a usual familiar. He literally is a tiny unicorn.
Happy had a kill
There's
streak last time.
special warlock patron / find familiar things going on there.
Okay, so I tell the group that Happy's going to be watching over him. We can go upstairs.
Cool.
Do we have like the awkward,
This way, sir.
like, slow shimmy walk upstairs?
Frederick can escort you to the stairs. Keep in mind the guards are still outside, sir.
Oh, good point.
Wouldn't they want to be guarding Amrik? He's another bad tapper.
Frederick, do you have the keys to the grounds?
I do, sir.
I will be taking that, please.
Right, Elsa?
Nice. All right, I locked the
This guy
back
is
door.
awesome.
I lock the back door, and then run to the front door, and lock the front door as well.
Excellent. This is gonna take like 4 rounds or so. What's everybody else doing?
I'm watching him run around the house. Watching.
Yeah, I don't.
I was just saying, yeah, I've learned to just let him do his thing and reconvene when he's done.
Yeah, that's
All right.
It's about as weird as the bathhouse was.
Okay, you're now all locked in. You're now all locked in. Wilhelm, when you come into this room, it doesn't take a check to realize that one of the 4 statues that were in the upper corners is missing.
Oh, the fiends.
The other 3 are still there.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay, one of the statues are missing, guys.
Pew, pew.
Oh god.
You're well aware of the fact that those are 3 other imps now as they watch you leave the room.
But they didn't attack me. I just
No.
saw them.
They did not. Make an Arcana check. You have advantage on this because you're specialized in this particular field.
You got it.
The 3 imps, though they're there, are not telepathically connected to anyone or anything. They're not familiars at all. So they can't communicate quickly from their current location to whatever's going on upstairs.
Okay. In which case, then I will bar the door with my immovable rod.
Interesting.
Not the statue next to you.
Yeah, you can bar that door with the immovable rod. That's fine.
Even though there's clearly a path around, but that other door is supposed to be locked.
Question: what way does the door open?
Way of
Leaving-
my immovable rod.
leaving the foyer, the doors would open to whatever rooms they're heading into. Yeah,
Okay.
they wouldn't open to the foyer.
They just
Think of when
open
they
the
put-
door in.
Yeah.
You just made a limbo contest.
They're just-
Alright, gents. Looks like we got a fight upstairs. Ready yourselves. How are we looking? And I look at the
Confused,
health
but
of
okay.
Cradio and Zeke.
I'm looking bad. I got 12.
All right.
12 wounds or 12 total hit points?
12. 12 total hit points. Or wait.
It counts up to your max, so that's the damage you've taken, not your total hit
Oh,
points.
okay. And yeah, I got 15. All right, we'll do it live.
Who's
I
the
was scared
worst?
of that
Cradio?
earlier when I saw it.
Cradio's the worst.
I think.
I don't have as much power as I had earlier, but I'm still good.
All right, because I still have lay on hands
As do I.
that I can give to Cradio. Can you do a self heal, Zeke, or are you?
I mean, I can heal 4 hit points. I think I'll just be if somebody gets KO'd, I can pick them up.
Oh, should I save the lay on hands then for that and just see what happens?
Yeah.
That's what I can do with my hand.
Okay, up we go.
All right.
Remember when we all exploded?
Yes. Good times.
Things to say to make Bird Person nervous.
I have my shield up.
You guys,
Very
what?
nervous.
I have my shield up and my sword prepped, ready to react should anything.
Is this
combat.
like tight quarters? And basically, I'm wondering if I should whip out hatchets or glaive.
You can move the map over, and you'll be able to see upstairs. Yeah, over to your right, and you'll see the second floor. I'm starting to reveal the map for the second floor now.
Still a big house.
Okay.
Manor, yeah.
It's like
It's not my ideal fighting place, but
If we take this to the roof or get rid of the ceiling.
let's take this.
Yeah. Carl, I hope we do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna be flying up 10 feet and then hits the ceiling.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the feeling. You watched me do that before. When we were in the I flew over his head and hit him with a glaive.
There we go. That'll work. That's enough of the map reveal for now.
If only we had a wizard to blow the roof off this bitch for you.
That'd be great.
Where is that undead priest?
He's outside.
Chilling.
Now
Yeah, he's an
currently locked
undead
out.
priest.
No, not exactly.
What?
he loves dead things. Remember I was telling you?
Oh. Yeah, you told me.
He's like the neutral cleric of like, hey, things die, let's keep it dead.
Okay.
I like money.
So I take it we're in this hallway at the top of the stairs and we see doors all around us?
Yes, but you're not alone. As you come up the doors, as you come up the stairs, it's obvious that there's guards upstairs.
You say guards or cards?
Guards.
Oh, this is hard.
Alice in Wonderland. Shit, we're going to the Feywild, not hell. Like, hey, you sure you get paid enough for this?
Oh yeah, should we try to intimidate the guards?
Yeah, that sounds like persuasion, but hey, whatever. You're the charisma
Yeah.
dude. I am an 8.
Yes, sir. Yeah, me too.
I mean, I could try it. Roll initiative after.
Just a pre-round,
Yeah.
like, hey, yeah.
You don't want to do this. Yeah.
Like the gif of like the one guard like finding Batman and just closing the door and being like, nah, I'm walking away.
Yeah.
Think that covers it.
Now the
So
butler's
is
still with
that
us.
downstairs is what we're looking at? Like we're
Yeah,
looking
that's
down to
downstairs. Yep,
Okay.
that balcony. This area here, by here, this lightish brown area. That's downstairs.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, if Butler's following us, I'm about to be really concerned he's like a high-end wizard.
So this upstairs hall, you can see multiple doors. I don't need to get into too much detail there. There's a couple of curtains, but they're not over windows or anything. They're just tapestries. And then yes, there is a 20-foot drop between this upstairs hallway and downstairs, where you can still see Fendrick looking up casually, keeping an eye on things. There's another 10 feet
Okay.
before you get to the ceiling above you.
And Cradio, we might have another stair fight coming.
Oh no.
Is there a stool somewhere nearby?
Oh wow.
Sorry, Murray. I hope this is confusing. That's my goal.
Amari, this door here is the door that somebody when you were up on the roof, somebody was in that room. It's also the room that you saw lights flicker on from yesterday's prologue.
Oh, yeah. So this is the room right here. Okay.
Yeah, so that's this room here. Wherever the tower was, it's in this direction. So that would be whatever rooms head over there. Somehow there's got to be some stairway to get to the tower in that area.
So the tower, well, it would be like
The
over
tower
this area,
southeast.
right?
Yep,
okay, cool.
it's actually this area.
And there's guards here.
Yeah, there's guards in the
This
hallway.
area, so down here. Guards in the hallway. So are we gonna do that intimidation? See if we can
All right.
run that.
I puff
Whatever's your
myself up
best
as
skill.
much as I can. Look at all three guards one by one slowly, and say, "There's about to be a regime change. You can either join us or die."
Or walk out the door.
The three of them the three of them look at each other like, and then they all just grab their spears.
Because only one of us is wearing armor.
But I'm gonna intimidate them. It's gonna be intimidating.
Okay, that's a 20. I'm gonna have each one of them make a wisdom saving throw against your intimidation.
Little P.
One of them, I don't have them named well, so I will roll a d3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the one right next to you. He currently has disadvantage on all sorts of crap because he's afraid.
Cool.
I'm
That's all I
gonna
need.
throw that effect on him quick, and that he'll be able to try to make that saving throw for a bit.
And I'm assuming it's time for initiative.
Yes, please.
All right.
Oops.
So everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
Radio's going before me.
would hope.
Oh, here it
I'm
is.
trying to clean up the combat tracker. I'll be right with you.
Damn.
Fuck.
Carl with his +7 to initiative.
I was just thinking that.
+7.
My
What the
bad.
fuck?
Yeah. We were talking about that the other day.
Somebody took a
Sorry, in combat, how do I bring up? So we're gonna fight the guard that's close to us, correct?
We can fight whatever guards you want that's here.
Ranged
All three
attacks
of them
have
are gonna-
disadvantage when there's a dude in melee of you.
So what?
There's an enemy within melee of you, so you would have disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Yeah. But Chris, when we were talking about combat earlier,
Okay?
so you said if I wanted to if I want to do combat on this guard, all I have to do is pull the.
Pull the die, and then once it gets over that guard, you should see the guard's name appear, and you'd be able to just drop it on the guard. And
Okay.
that token and the code involved in it will be affected by it. Where
Alright.
did...
So yeah. So I guess I'll make an attack on this guard since we're fighting now. With my short sword.
just give me a moment. I'm still prepping the combat, because I think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm good. And it is definitely your turn.
Word.
I'm ready now.
So yeah, short sword. One and pepper.
You pull your short sword and try to stab this guy next to you. With a 19, you go right through his armor.
And then my piercing.
Now you can roll the damage next to it. Nice.
He takes 9 points of damage from the attack.
Good hit.
Barely as he pulls his spear, it looks towards Wilhelm to figure out what's going on. You stab him with more than well over half his hit points. And he doesn't look like he's going to be in the fight for long.
He was scared.
That was
no,
your
he's stabbed.
Now he's scared and dying. No, you've that's your action. Do you want to move at all?
I guess I can't. Well, can I move out of range?
If
Did
you
you say I
move,
can? Did you say this? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say if you move away from him, he might try to take a swing at you. You'll be provoking attack of opportunity if you don't move away from him in a defensive manner, which takes an
Okay.
action to do to move away in a defensive way. But he might hit, he might miss. I don't know. Still, it's the option
So-
to move.
Oh, so I can. So if I can call a move. I can move in a defensive manner, and that can be my turn. Is that what you're saying?
If you don't attack, it takes an action to do that. It's called
Oh, I can
disengaging.
attack again.
No.
Sorry.
I can attack again.
Nope.
No.
Okay, then no.
If you move, you
use
risk
your
being
action to
attacked.
attack.
Oh, if I
If you
move, I
move.
risk. I'm not gonna move.
Okay.
Yeah, if somebody's within melee range of you and you move a step away from them, they get an attack of opportunity on you. Can swing at you.
Okay, sounds good.
And the only way that you can avoid that, like Chris was saying, is instead of attacking, you could have used your action to defensively move away from him.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense.
Ooh, that's not going to go well.
Oh, he hit me? Wait, he bit me?
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh.
just now, resting on your shoulder, an imp has arrived, and he had stabbed you.
What?
Or absolutely, no, it was his bite. He went to bite down on your neck, and he actually hit.
Oh.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Go wrong. Go wrong. You
Let's
took,
see,
you
if
took
that-
7 points of damage.
Kind of good poison.
Dude.
Could you
Not cool.
could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
yeah.
Make.
I can be a vampire now? Yep.
Oh no,
Imp. It's an imp.
I don't know.
you're not feeling great.
Oh, great.
You're currently affected by the poison condition. So it'll
Oh.
slow you down a bit.
Snappy.
As the warning that there are imps throughout the villa apparently didn't ring true. Cradio, there are 3 guards and at least 1 imp.
All right.
Wait
Well,
a second.
seeing-
Point of order. Hold on. Real quick.
Yes.
I have divine sense. Do I have to cast that to be
Uh-huh.
able to see him beforehand?
Yep.
Ah, damn. All right,
I think
sorry.
isn't that it's a feature you have 4 times a day.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
location of any celestial fiend or undead that I totally forgot about.
It's an action. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have lit up the house.
Whoops.
Seeing that Carl absolutely almost annihilated the guard right in front of both of us.
Yep.
I'm going to try to. I was about to say finish him off. We're gonna reword that. I'm gonna go ahead
Way
and
of the
try
open hand.
to.
You did just-
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and try to way of the open hand him.
I thought that was going to be a natural 20.
So did I.
19
Wait,
definitely
roll
hits
it
his
on
armor
him.
class. That's fine. 19 hits his armor class. You can roll damage on him.
So, Mike, when you roll the dice, drag it directly onto the icon. You
That
pointed at.
doesn't seem
Oh no.
right.
Okay.
Your damage doesn't look right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have at least 1 more damage. What's your dex?
No. Yeah, it's supposed to be his dex, and it's going off his strength, isn't it? Yeah. Let me fix that. You end up doing 2 more points of damage on top of that. Let's
Nice.
fix that quick.
Mike,
And
you said
that's-
drop it right on top of the guy.
3. You won't have to. You did enough
Yeah.
damage
Okay.
to kill him.
Oh yeah.
Just for next time.
Okay.
How do
That-
How do I see the enemies like their damage and stats and stuff? Well, just their damage.
Yeah.
Some of that is hidden
Or
from
can
the
I?
player, so it's not directly related. But the combat tracker, in case I haven't mentioned it, in the upper left corner, there's the 2 swords coming together, little icon. And click on that
Yeah.
to bring up the combat tracker.
Or right.
Is it upper left?
Upper right.
Oh, I'm
Upper
sorry.
right.
Thanks.
Combat
My,
tracker,
my
yeah.
other my other right. The combat tracker is actually where everything's happening. We're seeing these images on the map, but it's funneling
Mhm.
to the combat tracker and back to the map. The real battles,
Okay.
like you could roll your dice directly to the combat tracker as it's organizing everything that's happening here, and comparing the armor class to the hit, etc.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And your Cradial, your damage is based off your dexterity, but Fantasy Ground still had you on strength. I fixed that.
Okay.
quick. So yeah,
Awesome, thank you.
you did 1d4 plus 3, which probably as a monk is going to go to 1d6 soon enough, but we're still level 4.
Okay.
And that was your first attack. If I'm not mistaken, you still have 2 more.
Correct.
Just one.
Wait, I have 2 more?
If he uses for those, he has 2 more.
Oh, gotcha.
We don't
So
have extra attack yet.
Right now he's 1 attack and a bonus action to attack.
Yeah.
And then if you use first-
flurry of blows, you can do 3.
You can attack with your bonus action right now. Plus, you still have your movement.
So my bonus action, does that have to be a melee attack or can I do a ranged attack?
Good question. I think it has. I don't know.
It might.
I
Melee,
think
but
it,
I've never-
yeah, I
I've
think it might
questioned
be
it
unarmed.
before.
Monks can do that thing where I have to stop.
Oh yeah,
and
the
look 'em up.
bonus action has to be unarmed.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
that an unarmed throw wouldn't make sense. Unless you literally unarm.
Yeah, rip an arm off, toss it over there.
There's
I
a
think-
prosthetic in Eberron that's about a rocket punch.
I think I'm just gonna move 1 step back, since I'm still kind of scared because I don't have a lot of health, and I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
There is, if you want to spend a potential key point, the dodge as a bonus action, which has disadvantage on attack rolls on you.
Oh, really?
It does take a key point, just informing, as it's been a while since you played a monk.
Okay.
His key points look off. Should they be at 3
So
or
4,
now?
right? I
Yeah,
think I
4.
think 4.
Done. Okay. We'll catch
Alright,
this monk
cool.
up in a minute.
How come his health is still low? Didn't he level?
I brought it up.
Oh, you did. Okay.
We're still hurt.
No,
You
his
never
his,
took a
his
long
max
rest
hit
before
points.
coming here?
His max hit points is 8, 9, plus 5, 6, 18, and 9 is 27. Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And he's the D8 hit die of the group. Although, actually, you're next. Paladin Warlock.
Okay. Yep, and I'll end my turn after that.
Sounds good. Oh, hell no!
Oh no.
Oh, happy.
Takes
Oh, he's up here. He's not watching Amark anymore.
Yep, that's why I was just like, oh
he
no.
knocks he knocks his hooves right into this imp. Just no, hell no! Smacks him. Bunch of damage.
I'm really amazed you haven't seen Happy because this fits so constantly.
Oh, it does, yeah.
I have no idea, really. I've never seen it.
Yeah,
And
it's perfect.
and then he just kind of
Especially later in the
disappears.
season.
He kind of disappears around the same time the imp disappears. So now both these invisible creatures. But Wilhelm, you can still feel the imp. His small talons resting on your shoulder. Not that he's you. You can actually tell that he's faced the other direction as he's probably engaging this other invisible fight
There's
going
2
on.
cats fighting on your shoulder.
Okay. In which case, I use repelling blast on my shoulder to try to blow him off.
It's not your turn.
Oh, I thought that guy was dead. Okay, never mind.
No, this
That guy.
guard.
There's other ones.
This guard just heads to here and takes the dodge action, actually. He seems to be defending that door. So as the dodge action, you can clearly see him ready for combat, but he's not doing anything. What it's going to grant him is advantage, or whenever anyone tries to attack him, they're going to have disadvantage on their attack rolls, because he's used his action to just be ready for an attack, affecting the combat in a defensive way. So he takes the dodge action, which is open to anybody who wants to use their action to do so. Wilhelm, you can make a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn to see if the poison effect continues.
Okay.
It's just a little imp.
Ain't got shit on ammo.
Constitution saving throw is under the main. +2. Come on, baby.
13 will do it. We'll take that poison effect off of you for now.
Go.
It's your turn.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna learn from my mistakes and cast Divine Sense
As an action?
as in my action. Yeah.
And then
Shit, yeah. Where's
shit, there's a lot.
notes?
Are you about to hit the retreat switch?
Just in case there's any more imps in the hallway or coming up the stairs.
You don't say.
Just in case. I like how guard 3 is frightened and unconscious.
Oh yeah, sorry about him. He'll,
Yeah,
he'll be
he's
fine.
wet in the bed right now.
He'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about him.
Yeah, wet with blood.
Oh, so those little pins are all fiends.
Fiends.
I mean, hell, there were like 5 around Armoric when we first found him. And a Spine Devil.
I'm just waiting for a pin to go on Fendrick. I think he's a fiend.
But is he a Stabos fiend? He seems very apathetic.
Directly above you, you come to realize that there's a third floor. There is a fiend location pinging up there as well.
Okay.
Think that's it. Yeah, we're good.
And then I use my move action to get right next to Van Thamper Guard 1.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
You're still adjacent to the imp there. Okay.
I just kind of like pivoted around him.
What is
Wilhelm,
your
you can.
knowledge of that last.
Like
Say
a
again?
minute.
Okay.
What is it? What ability did you use? What's it called to detect fiends?
So it's Paladin Divine Sense, duration end of next turn.
Really? Oh, that's not you. That's the ranger. Okay.
Oh, Primeval Awareness.
Mm-hmm. So your fiend location's only gonna last a turn. Oh, look, a guard.
But hey, you got a number.
I got a number.
You'll regret
And-
this. It sounds
and the
very
butler
It sounds very 2000s video gamey. You'll regret this. Wow, these guys are. I
Damn.
can't. I'm rolling well today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll be right back. I have a
You are moderate.
It's alright, I got another character ready to go in case this one dies.
Happy.
Okay. I am definitely out of practice, but I think I'm getting.
They
back
did just
into it.
release a fairy race.
Oh, you might not catch that one. Okay, there's still an imp in the hallway. I forgot about him. Zeke, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, luckily I was able to rage before I get a hit.
You're gonna rage. Yes.
Yes.
You turn it all on? The rage, the
I can't turn it all
wings? Okay.
on. The wings
so,
I've already used today.
okay. Wait, I don't see rage on your character sheet.
My
give me a sec.
sheet doesn't. I just clicked the...
Combat tracker, the rage isn't there. Give me a second to put it
Oh,
there.
yeah, I was trying to...
I don't know why it's not there. Did you do it? Okay. There it is.
goes.
Happy?
Yes, so bonus action was that. And
What does that look like?
I mean, the Divine Fury, rather, isn't as intense as the Radiant Soul activation. So it's really
There's-
just shinier eyes.
Okay.
So, like, the entire eyeball is just a luminescent blue.
You hear from down in the galley. Looking good, Zeke.
What?
Gotta hold on, I'll be right back.
suppose I'll swing with just hatchets again. Well, one of them, because I just use my bonus action to do a thing.
Okay, that's done. My wife went to bed and closed the door so she didn't hear me, but the cats were still in there. They just now decided to come out. That's what that was. That should be good for a while.
Action, hand axe on this dude. And of
This
course,
dude,
I miss
you
with the
miss.
primary hand all the bloody time.
Yeah, you do miss with the primary
And apparently
hand a
that's
lot.
consistent. I was talking with Jamin. My monk did the same thing all the time. My action missed every fucking time, but my bonus action hit every time too.
Bonus action.
What the what?
Second X. Let me see it.
I can't use my
Oh,
bonus action.
your
to
bonus
reach.
action's raged. You're done.
Yep.
And that was Fenric down in the hallway below, saying "looking good, Zeke." As you
Yeah, that's what I was
as you
like. I
went into a
imagine like as I
rage.
run and light up, I turn like what and just swing with the axe
Wait,
anyway.
if he's cheering Zeke on like a bard, does that give Zeke advantage?
Like if he was cheering him on like a bard, there would be bonuses. But he's not cheering Zeke on like a bard.
But I am curious that he's cheering on the angel boy in the devil house. That is certainly
Maybe that's his
noted.
Yeah.
So I'll be making the charisma checks from now on.
So yeah, I don't think you're gonna hear anything there. He's just gonna sneak himself there. Got one of these. There we go. Crawl.
So since they're like both in the hallway, like taking up the space, I can't attack those two, or
Well, if you were limited to staying on the ground, then you would have a problem getting past these guys. But there's a good 8 feet between you and the ceiling.
What's your wingspan?
Can't you just use your bow?
Oh yeah, actually
Yeah,
I
you
can.
can shoot past it with your bow.
You are an
I am
archer.
going to make it.
Sean's not wrong.
Yes, I will make. I didn't think I could. I thought I was like they'll be in the way and I couldn't get a shot. But I am going to.
Friendly
Yeah, I'm gonna.
targets.
range
There
attack,
are there are optional rules to make this moment complicated. You'd have a -2 to shoot past people. I don't use them
okay.
because then the bad guys don't have the -2 either, and my life becomes easier.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't have a problem.
Then
with
I.
It's
I
just
will
if you
take
roll
a
a nat
shot.
one of us are probably gonna get shot.
that. Nah, I don't go with that.
I will. Where is my character card? I do with that. How do you bring back up your character? Sheet?
Click on your character on the screen. Double click.
Yeah, for
Oh, cool. Thank you.
No problem.
I will take a ranged attack on. Oh yeah, ranged attack on Dan Thamper Guard 2
Okay.
with my long bow.
Yeah. I never thought for a second you were gonna miss, but that's definitely a hit. Zeke, as you go in to swing that axe in and miss, the arrow just lands where you meant to.
Damn, good hit too. Jeez.
And I'll hit him with the 7. Wait, do I have a
That-
magical longbow too?
It did an extra point of damage, and it was a +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Ah, word. Okay.
That was your when I mentioned one item. That's what you called, right? Yeah, you're good.
Yes, you're right.
That looked pretty
and
impressive.
And then I will have another turn. So
Another what?
can I wait? I have another action, right?
Nope. You get your one action,
Okay.
and then you can move, unless you want to use one of your spells. That's a bonus action, which I don't know,
No,
I don't know
I'm
if
good.
you
I'm
want to
gonna
use.
stay right
Yeah.
here and start smacking it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Radio?
Let's see. Nope. There's an imp who's taking a turn, and it's probably not going to go well for him. misses. Cradio, it's your turn. And
Okay.
you can sense a few things. The arrow flew past you towards that guard, and you almost like sense the wind on that, but then you realize there's something else going on in those 2 squares as well. That's all I got. There's invisible creatures fighting like right next to you.
Okay. So, for my safety, for something I can't see, I'm gonna move just to the other side of Carl,
Mhm.
and I'm going to use my longbow and aim it at the Van Thamper guard 2.
Okay.
Oh, and wow.
That is not a hit. As he actually gets his shield up in time. Seeing the other arrow, he started getting ready before you had a chance to shoot. And
Okay.
that didn't go your way.
No.
Difference between a ranger and a monk.
Yeah, right. I end my turn after that.
Okay.
It's like a little kid after watching a kung fu movie, like I know kung fu too.
Yeah, just that didn't work.
Yeah. You don't see these, do you?
No,
Turn happy up.
Happy hit
Hap-
something with his horn.
Happy dropped an 18, but and kept the 14.
Thanks.
And out of nowhere, this imp appears and falls to the ground.
Dang.
Thanks, Happy. Still a little worried about the dude unescorted downstairs.
Right, but we'll deal with that.
For the brother we have yet to see.
This imp is actually on the ground, and he walks over to you, Cradio, and then he goes to kick you.
Fucked up.
And he rolled a 17 on his kick.
Jesus.
You take 1 point of damage.
Okay. That had me worried for a second.
This is really just a toe stab. Ugh! And he looks up at you, and there's... Do you speak Infernal?
I actually think I might.
I can.
If your character speaks Infernal, you hear that high-pitched weird voice, and it translates to, "You're not getting the box."
Well, there's a box.
I
A
can do
little
that too.
box involved.
Open the box, man.
What's in the box?
As you're wondering about the box, a spear comes at you from the guard. What the hell, Mike? I mean, I'm sorry or something. Are you still with us? Damn! I need to stop rolling, Will.
Not for
Wilhelm,
long.
it's your turn. That was a spear. You know what a spear feels like. That's what that was.
Alrighty. I do. Let's see. Yeah, I got too many people around me for Arms of Hadar.
Yeah, you might.
All right, Eldritch
Tentacles
Blast
come up
on,
from the floor, engaging every. No, that's not what's gonna happen. That's not a
Eldritch
thing.
Blast on the Van Thamper guard to try to push him away from the door.
Eldritch Blast is a ranged attack. You'd have disadvantage on that attack at this, with him being that close to you.
Changed my mind.
Just reminding you.
I'll do Van Thamper guard too then, with the longsword.
Longsword.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Uh,
Totally
As
worthless
your-
paladin.
As your fiend location begins to chill out, root diminish, wind down, you realize that a fiend has moved to just on the other side of that door. But then you're gonna lose the ability because it only lasts for a turn. So there's a fiend on the other side of that door. It's probably an imp. And they're gonna slowly start to fade out. The one that's dead was already gone, so we won't worry about that one.
Hmm.
Guard 2 now has choices. Both of you are attacking him. And he's gonna try to spear Zeke,
Don't hit.
and that is a 15, which hits the wall.
Oof.
also known as my pecs.
Zeke, it is your turn.
Yeah, I stole a dagger with my abs a few weeks ago.
That was funny.
Hits the wall, also known as my pecs.
So both hand axes, so in perfect style. Let's watch this mess. Yep.
He
And
doesn't.
the offhand.
He just barely moves, knowing that the first one's gonna miss. Just moves back. I've heard of
But he
you.
hasn't seen the second one yet. Sticks out in this. What the hell?
Every time.
I just have Divine Fury on, so hello, damage. There's a little bit of shine on this axe hit. And hey, look, he's dead.
His guy, he all cocky. He moves back and then boom, didn't see it coming.
Normal axe and then shiny explosion.
Sounding good, sirs. little galley
Aye.
from the galley. You get a rally. Well done. From the other side of the room, as the first guard dies, you do hear, "No, go away! I don't want to look at you." Crawl! It's your turn. This is a new voice. You haven't heard this one before.
Yes,
I will.
brother. But...
I'll take a shot at Van Guard 1.
You have an
Get him out
imp
the way.
nearby. Is he
Oh.
visible? Oh, imp 2 is not visible. I'm
Is he visible?
overclocking.
Does
on
that
my
mean he's
end.
visible?
Yes, if you see him, he's visible, and because there is a creature that close, you have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay.
I mean, you have to be kind of paying attention to him a little bit. He could get in the way. He's just a tiny creature, but you'd have to keep that in
But
mind.
it's so. Okay, I roll disadvantage minus. Was it -2?
No, you're gonna click the disadvantage icon again on the lower right and roll. Honestly, with your numbers, you might still hit.
Mhm.
You're paying attention to that imp to the point where it's goofing up your shot.
I'm shooting this guard still.
Copy that.
Whoa.
Nope. You drop the 12 and keep the 7. Plus 7 is a 14, which he does get his shield up in time to block.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Yeah. No movement.
Gradio.
Can I ask the imp, since I can understand him, about the box, or
Sure.
because it's combat? Okay. I ask him, what box are you talking about?
Talking is a free action. You guys are basically... characters can talk back and forth during combat the whole time. They can't, like, monologue for a minute because the round is only 6 seconds. But there's definitely
Okay.
conversation that can happen.
My plan.
My question is, do you want to use any of your skills when you say that? Are you trying to intimidate or persuade? If you are, that's going to take your action. But you could get a result. So that's why there's that chance.
Yeah, I'll use one of my first unarmed strikes, and while I'm swinging towards him, I ask him about the box.
So this is aggressive negotiations. Got it.
Yes.
What's in the
Yes.
box?
Smack some sense into him.
So you hit an armor class of 14, which does hit the imp. Go ahead and roll damage as you ask him your question. You do 5 points of damage to the imp. You feel
Okay.
you've definitely gotten his attention.
Now, before I ready my arm to swing again, does he respond at all?
Are your attacks magical yet? You're level 4, probably not.
No, I think that's 6. I think.
Wow. Imps have damage resistance. Those little fuckers. He feels it, but it does feel like you've hit kind of a hard rubbery surface as opposed to a creature, even though you saw his
Okay.
flesh react normally. And what did you ask him?
What is he talking about with the box?
What box?
Oh, okay.
It's an infernal. It's an infernal, but now he realizes you can understand him, and he's like, "What box? There's no box."
Well,
Anybody know anything
on-
about a box? No, no, no.
On that note, I definitely follow up with a second strike and just say, "Oh, we know about the box." Oh, I missed. Then I am my turn.
With that, a unicorn appears. right, you feel a brush go past you as a Happy. Where's your character sheet? There it is. Sorry. Okay, we're dealing with. Oh wow, you got this, Happy.
Oh,
I
He's
love
gonna
Happy.
make a strength check. I thought that was gonna be high for a second. And we're gonna do this is an opposed strength check, as two creatures with a -2 to their strength rolls go into a grapple. And he heads into the imp square. Now these two tiny creatures in that area. You tell him about the box, and misses him completely and smashes into the wall. So that's happening.
I need to send you like a random clips of Happy.
Yeah,
yes,
It's
it really
Maybe
is
not the
so
full
on
show,
point.
but like
And it just right back to it. The imp returns the favor. Now he's trying to pin Happy, and they tie. So they both grab each other, and they're spinning in like a circle. Tell him about the box.
there's
But
an
he's-
amazing cartoon fight going on, but we're not tuned in.
The imp is answering in Infernal. Happy is speaking in Common, and they're not really getting anywhere. But that's something for people to watch if they want to.
Well, if
Meanwhile-
I can speak Infernal, Happy can't.
Can Happy speak Infernate? Languages. Nope. Celestial, Elvish, Sylvan, basically unicorns. And then he can speak. He can speak telepathically, but at the moment, actually most of the time, he doesn't bother. And with that, there's a half-hearted like push of a spear from the guard, because he's really just watching that.
Come on.
He's just you feel it, Wilhelm. There's like a push of a spear. It doesn't go through your armor class. There's no roll. He's just like forgot to really, yeah.
It's like the fuck.
What the fuck? It's your turn, Wilhelm.
All right, I take this momentary lapse of judgment and try to hit him with my longsword again.
That makes sense. Yeah, you hit him.
Yes, I hit something. Oh, thank God.
That snaps him out of it.
Yep, and that also ends my turn.
Where is... Oh. I ain't worried about this guy anymore. Zeke, it's your turn. The imp in the hallway is no longer on the combat tracker.
Just going axes in again. And miss.
Natural
Oh, super no.
Boom.
20. So as he just peeks his head over both your shoulders to find out what the hell that unicorn is, one of you stab him, the other one clobbers.
I actually hit with my right hand.
Go ahead. I don't think this guard is long for this world.
No.
Yeah, he's
46
very
plus
dead.
some stuff.
He's very dead.
Yeah.
Wait, so critical hits you throw 4?
Yeah, critical
Um,
hit you do 2 times the damage.
Yeah, because my rage and stuff, I have a lot of damage bonuses.
Okay.
It doubles the damage dice, which mine was 2.
Right. I see. Well, that'll do it.
10
Zeke.
slashing and 10 holy damage, yeah.
He falls to the ground.
Hey, I'm amazed the right hand hit, and I've got the left hand not doing anything.
You end your turn just staring at your right hand like, what?
You do have movement.
Yeah, my bullseye was like, wait, that's not how this goes.
You do have movement.
And you got your right hand still.
My right hand's the one that hit.
Oh, you're left-handed. Yeah.
Yeah, you would think I'd be left-handed, considering that's what I hit with all the time.
Yeah, you're like, wow, your offhand hit.
Well, let's get curious. What would I need an action to open a door? Can I just kick down the door?
The door's locked, but you do have another attack.
Oh, here we go, left hand. Attacking a door.
The roll is to beat. That is the roll is
And
to
the
beat.
left hand's still good.
It's not like it's hard to hit the door, but you have to roll high enough to actually damage the door. And in this case, you have. So you can apply your damage. Just roll damage in the chat.
My right hand's called law. Left hand.
Yo.
You hit a hearty
Not there yet.
onto the door. You're not quite through it yet, but you've done some damage to it.
Got the here's Johnny.
Yeah, holy shit.
You at this point you actually do see Fendrick coming up the stairs because he's got to see this. But there's a bit of going on.
Barbarian
I just
smite.
imagine like two cats fighting in a hallway.
So actually, I imagine they've got each other, and it's not as they move back and forth. And in the other room, you do hear, "Go away! I don't want to even talk about it. Just leave me alone."
And that guy's so emo, his grass must cut itself.
Oh, that took a moment.
Crawl.
Ah! So can I run to this door and do a perception check?
The perception check? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Smart. We could have used that in a previous day.
Oh yes.
What is going on? There we go.
The locked door has been damaged to the point where it's still functioning. Inside, there's definitely a man, but a cowardly one. You can still smell a little bit of sulfur from around the door, some kind of magical effect that still lingers.
Can I attack this door as well? Or was that my turn?
The
Okay.
perception check, I mean, usually a check like that would be your turn, but we're almost not in initiative anymore unless you want to count the imp and the unicorn.
All right, I'm gonna attack
So
this door.
I think you can still have a chance to attack the door.
Cool. Let's roll.
Is it obvious none of us knows how to lockpick?
Ah. Wait, what was I supposed to roll? Was I supposed to roll that? Or
Yeah.
did-
You
Okay.
hit the door, but your sword didn't make any difference. Where earlier your bow skills were obviously awesome. Now compared to a barbarian, you hitting a door isn't really a thing. And at that point, there's just a slow motion. Like Fendrick actually removes his glasses and just palms. It's not like a heavy. It's just,
You do not know Kung Fu.
You shoot, I smash.
Cradio, it's your turn. Did you want to? You've got this. You can walk away from this without provoking an attack of opportunity if you want. There's nothing really to worry about with that.
Okay. Can I open this door that I'm in front of?
It is locked.
Oh, it is locked.
Punch it down.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna have to try to put my fist through it.
Frederick,
actually-
he just looks up. He doesn't remove the face palm, and he goes back. Go ahead.
These guys. Actually, I'm gonna be smart. Before I do this, can I do a perception check on it?
Sure.
Just ignoring the cat fight right to your left.
Absolutely. You know what? You know what? They'll figure this out.
Use your martial arts on that door.
With a 15, you can tell that it's a normal door. It's locked. It doesn't look trapped or anything. Your 15 also it's clear that there's somebody else in the room that the three guys are trying to get into. You've heard him plenty of times, and there's no surprise that Fendrick has walked up the stairs and he's paying attention.
So can we can talk mid-battle, right?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to remind everybody that I have the keys to the entire house.
That is why Fendrick is face palmed.
Mm.
I like my key.
Okay.
I mean,
Knowing that, knowing
This is how
that's-
barbarians intimidate.
yeah.
I put an axe through a door.
Cheerio, sir. Cheerio.
just for comedic relief, I would like to knock on the door and say housekeeping.
God.
By knock, do you mean tap tap or punch punch?
Yeah, I'll do the light.
Removing his handkerchief from his upper pocket, Fendrick cleans his glasses slowly and takes the rest of the round to put them back on. Meanwhile,
Come
tell
on,
me
Harry.
about the box.
Do
And
we
it's
hear him shouting in common.
that's his. That's the imp, and he's lost the upper hand. The imp goes next, and it's going back and forth. Neither one has pinned the other quite yet. Natural 2, natural 1. They've wandered into these squares. They're not getting anywhere. Wilhelm, it's your turn.
Okay.
They are not wrestlers.
I would like to help Happy, and I throw my javelin at the imp.
Damn.
Okay. The imp is bigger than the javelin's bigger than the imp. It hits him, does damage. And as it hits him, it stops and falls to the ground. The damage is dealt, but it doesn't
Okay.
really pierce him. He's got this unnatural resistance to non-magical weapons.
Can I use my bonus action to unlock the door that Zeke was hitting?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
It's not broken enough that you can't unlock it. I was keeping track of that. And in the meantime, Happy with his natural 1 is looking over the imp and going, "That's not actually helping!" And then you unlock the door.
And I have my turn.
Okay. Let's take a look inside here. And
Oh, I see a box.
gonna get this other swell open there.
Oh, there's a box. Especially for how our position is, I just assume I'm like, yeah, in the door, and you're just.
Kamikaze Imp 3 flies into your face, and he is going to try to sting you.
Like, it's in the door.
That is a hit.
Hey, I got it.
Have some damage. Partially resisted, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'd love to.
Good berries right about now.
I've got a +7, dude.
You're fine. And that makes it your turn.
So about this.
Yes.
Let's get rid of the imp. Hey, right hand, you're doing stuff. And how do you like some holy? Wait, is that name Simp?
Yo.
Does he resist the holy damage or just the slashing damage?
Just the slashing damage.
Hey, that would be
He
curious.
he took 9 out of 12. So the
And since he's not dead, left hand.
of
do your
course.
stuff.
You're really good at hitting creatures in your square.
Sound like him in the door and just. Oh dear.
It was
Come
enough.
on.
It was enough. As Simp's heading to the ground, all that's really left of him is these black droplets of some kind of
Oh,
blood,
he's
maybe.
so much bigger when he's dead.
Yeah. Your actions are good. What else would you like to do?
I suppose action, bonus action was killing that imp. There's a dude in the corner and a box of curiosities. Is that a tub?
It is.
I was about to run up and get close, but I'm kind of weirded out by the tub a little bit. That tub.
I understand.
Understandably so.
Makes sense.
I have a sudden urge to just jump into it.
Oh no.
Nice. I was thinking of like trying to give you room for the chest because I imagine you have the keys, but then again, this is like a private chest.
You do have movement.
Yeah, I'm thinking about where to move to and what to say.
Still an imp on the field.
I got him!
Do I see that imp or is that an invisible fight?
No, that's if you see it, it's not invisible.
Oh,
Yeah. When I want it to be invisible, I just have to click a button.
yeah, I just
So-
axe through that imp and I'm like, dude.
There is
Leave
a
that to the
little bit
people
of
that can talk.
blinking. There's like for like seconds at will they go invisible, but then as they attack each other they come back. So there's blinking, but in and out, but it's clear where they are.
And I'll just look at the dude that's in there after I fillet a imp, and I'm just, yeah, this is other dudes talk. And
Okay.
I go deal with what I'm supposed to do. Let's kill devils.
So that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
And Fendrick is just paying attention.
Joe will be pleased. I've killed like 4 devils now.
And in the room, you do see a scrawny man who is not. It's like he could use a sandwich. There's no doubt about it. Thurswell attempts to focus on what's going on, but he doesn't really pay attention to things in reality very often. The rest of the room, it's a well-ornate actual room. His bed's well made. The water in the tub is clean still. There's a small smoldering remains of a fire as that chimney goes right out the window. And of course, there's a large box in the center of the room that probably has the party's attention. He is going to cast Sacred Flame at Wilhelm, which is going to be a dexterity saving throw, which you have made. So you see some kind of light come near you, some divine energy. So apparently this man has something to do with some power. Power as in God or something, not like any other cleric, not power as in like superpower or whatever. And then he also a what?
Is that a map behind him?
No, it's just another curtain covering the window.
Oh, I meant like his character art.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely looks like it.
I'm not looking at it anymore. Hang on.
Like I almost thought it was like a weird blurry skull, but I'm like, nah, I think that's a map.
Yes, yes, that is a map behind him. I had forgotten about that. And with that, he goes to jump. He mumbles some more words, and you do see a little bit of a wisp around him, some kind of a magical effect take hold, and then he ducks behind the bed.
Somebody cast Sanctuary.
He absolutely did. And he ducks behind the bed, so he's now prone behind the bed, hiding. You cannot clearly see him. There's a little bit sticking out. He has a partial cover. And it is Crawl's turn.
Did you say there was a sacred fire at the door?
There was. It was a flash of light and it dissipated. It was an instantaneous spell called Sacred Flame. It's already
Okay.
passed, and Wilhelm was able to get out of the way. There's a dexterity saving throw involved.
Okay. And he's prone behind the bed.
Yes, you can't completely see him. Of course, you could just walk into the room, but from the door, you would have a -2 to hit him unless you're not worried about partial cover. Plus, there's been a magical effect
Okay.
on him of some kind that you guys aren't sure about, even though Sean called it. Your characters might not know.
Okay. Can I call out to him and say what's in the box? Or
Absolutely, you can talk. You can walk
Yeah.
in the room. You can interact with him. It's
Yeah,
Dungeons and Dragons.
let me walk in. Yeah, let me walk in here. Right before the bed, pretty much,
Don't get
and ask him what's in the box.
Draw in on him.
He pokes his head. He still has partial cover. Just his head out. Riches behind your wildest dream. Take him and go. Then he ducks back.
I'm gonna say what? I'm gonna say, can you repeat that for me, please?
He doesn't poke his head up again this time, and he
Mhm.
says, "Riches beyond your wildest dreams. Take them and just leave."
So you're letting me take this box?
Yes, if you leave me alone.
I am going to talk to Wilhelm and say, should I take this box? It
Take
seems
it.
a little suspicious that he's just giving me this box that the imps don't want to be taken. But
Just grab it, bring it to the hallway, and get out of the way.
all right, I'm gonna take this box and I'm bringing the box out.
What's your character's strength? It is a little heavy.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's the character
it's not-
strength score? It's not terribly
Is
heavy.
it
You've
on?
got. Oh, you're fine. You have a strength of 12. You're fine.
Okay.
You're able to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's it's bulky.
I-
It's taking up 2 squares, so it's like.
Oh, it's a chest.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like
And,
that box thing he was holding in the image.
Yeah. Is that the box that the dude's holding in his picture first? Well, or is it this big box?
It's the
Dragging
big
the
box
chest
on
out
the
of his
map.
room.
Yeah, you can drag the chest out of his room. Not what's
Can I ask
That-
him what box is he holding? What box you got first? Well, I want that too.
Just bugging the dude in his bedroom.
he's cowering, and you can tell that he has something in his hands. He's cowering
Tell
with
me.
it.
Tell me what that. Like, I'm saying to him. Tell me what it is.
He slowly stands up. At this point, Happy is still trying to pin the imp. This conversation is going beyond 6 seconds now. So the rest of the encounter is playing out. Zeke and or Cradio, do you want to take care of this imp or ask it questions where Happy hasn't exactly physically taken control of it? He's got it, under control. Maybe not really.
Yeah, I'm ready to help him out.
Okay.
Killing guys.
Appreciate it.
I'm like, you know what? This man came to my aid. I got to do something.
There isn't any one moment that they're standing completely still, but there's nothing to grabbing the imp at this point if you wanted to, or just attacking it, whatever you'd like.
Okay. Is it still Carl's turn or is it mine?
It's moved on from Carl's turn because like 6 seconds
Oh,
went by
gotcha.
as they had their conversation. Unless you
I
wanted
would
to perform an action that I missed, Carl.
I'd like to grab the imp and like bear hug him if I could.
Yeah, there's no role involved there. He's way too focused on Happy for you to miss him. You've got him.
Okay. Cool. Now the interrogation begins. I ask him again, what's in the box? What's in both boxes, actually? The one that he's got and then the crate. Fucking happy. Amazing. Amazing. How perfect is that?
The imp-
Chris can see the entire character's attitude in the art.
It's really well. The imp is speaking in Infernal. Can you understand it?
Yep.
Thank you. We don't know. We haven't been able to open it. You're interrupting.
Then why are you guys so eager to get it?
'Cause it's cool. And as this all turns in, we're no longer in initiative. Everyone's just talking now. But you guys can move around, taking turns speaking however you want. Go ahead.
Can I heal myself up a little bit?
Sure.
Can we use some Warlock Healing Light on myself?
So Wilhelm's busy.
It's one tick.
We'll head back into the room as Crawl is talking to Thurswell Van Thamper, who is now slowly standing. Because, you didn't kill him instantly.
Again,
To the room in... can I make an Arcana check on this chest? See if I can sense if it's booby trap.
Yes, but you're healing also and such. We're gonna let Crawl take the lead as the dialogue as you go ahead and examine the chest. Go ahead and make an investigation or Arcana check. And Crawl, what were you saying to Thurswell?
I calmly, since he's calmed down, and I just calmed down a little bit, and there's still battle out there. But I ask him again, what are you holding? What is that?
He seems relatively scared enough to cooperate. This is a box from Thavius. Thavius Krieg gave it to me to examine. I've been unable to access its secrets yet. And he's trying to move it away from you, but of course that's not going to help. It's not really getting out of your line of sight.
I ask him to give me the box so I can investigate it.
You don't seem to have the study required to open such a. Now he's not afraid of you anymore as he stares at the box because it's got his full attention. Such an innate piece of engineering. There's nothing you could do.
I'm gonna say I don't think you understand. If you don't give me the box, I will take the box.
Think
I don't think
birds
you
can't be
understand the
engineers?
situation.
What's that?
Hmm?
Think birds can't be engineers? What the hell?
So
This is
Right.
fucked up, man.
I'm a sage. I'm supposed to. My character is supposed to be smart, so maybe I can investigate it. I don't know.
Art in that specific field.
From where you're at, you can make an investigation check with disadvantage because he's trying to make it difficult to see.
All right.
Natural 20 and a
Damn.
19. Holy shit. What he's holding is a object of power, but not the full blown corruption that you were sensing before. This seems to this puzzle box is containing some form of secret from beings in the upper planes that in the outer planes, I should say. The whatever deal has been struck is now kept and recorded in this box. So you can tell by looking at the runes and infernal writings along the puzzle box that it's meant for devils to keep some form of information out of the wrong hands.
I've seen this movie.
Since I can read Infernal, can I read the writing that's on the box?
Too far away for you to be able to make it out. You're still
Okay.
on the other side. He's on the other side of the bedroom, and he's trying to obscure it just well enough that you're not able to really pick out what it might say.
Okay.
Dude, you're gonna summon a Cenobite?
So I am
That not
intrigued by the power of the box and make my way closer to
Excellent.
Thirstwell.
Wilhelm, you can tell that the even though the lock is on the chest, you just kind of pick it up, move it back and forth. There's coins inside. You're not sure what else is inside.
Can I bash the lock with my sword?
Sure. As you hit the lock and chest with the sword, you do hear a couple of objects that are made of glass clanging together as well. You do a little bit of damage to the lock, but it's a padlock on a big chest.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, I
the-
have keys. Do I have a key for this?
You do have a key to all the doors, but you don't have a key to the chest.
Okay.
You're with it's reasonable to believe that Thirstwell has the key to the chest on him.
So I look at Thurswell. Yo, you got the key to this?
With that, let's talk about what's going on in the hallway. Did you guys want to ask this imp anything else?
Yeah, so I still want to call him on how he's saying he doesn't know anything about the box, but he doesn't want us anywhere near it. Like, why he's so adamant that we don't have anything to do with it. Seems like he's playing a little coy.
The
I'm just kind of like leaning on the wall, twirling a radiant swirling axe, ready to kill it.
the mighty Duke and her associate, Mr. Krieg, dropped off the box. It's got to be important. We're gonna figure out what's in it. We're gonna figure it out.
I don't know if I buy that. That's all he knows. Can I make a?
Sure.
Would it be perception?
It's insight to determine if you're
Insight.
being lied to.
Oh,
There's probably a lot more to the story, but he hasn't lied to you yet.
okay.
Is that healing?
No.
Oh, that's
It's
that.
nothing.
That's you making a decision. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I say we give him the option. Either he tells us everything, or we're just gonna kill him.
No. no. That's not. You're not gonna kill. No, I told you everything I know. We don't know yet. That's what we're doing. We don't know. He starts blabbering to try to save his life. Zeke, did you want to do anything?
Almost, but not yet.
Okay. Crawl. You crawl up
Yes.
to
See what you did there.
Thurswell. You're now within melee range. You can clearly see his spell book. It's hanging off of. He's got a spell. He's got a spell book on him. It looks more like a prayer book. He's holding the puzzle box, but he can no longer keep it away from you because you're too close. You can look right. You can do whatever you want.
I ask him one more time to give me the box in a calm voice, and I tell him that I am probably the best person that could figure out the secrets of that box.
Are you trying to persuade him or scare, intimidate him? Are you lying to him in any way? It doesn't sound like you're lying to him, actually.
Let's say I'm trying to. Let's do an intimidation.
All right, please go ahead and roll intimidation. I'm going to say you have advantage because you're actually correct. Like you're sure of it. You know that you're probably one of the best people to be holding onto this particular item. So you have advantage on your intimidation check.
You also have
Bet my
no
charisma
faith in the
sucks.
intelligence of your new
Yeah.
friends.
However, your intimidation's at a -1, so you end up having a 16. And he goes to hand you the puzzle box.
Can you repeat
There-
that for me, please? My
Yep.
headphones just died on me.
He hands you the puzzle box.
Hey, he said his headphones just died. I don't know if he can hear you.
He asked me
so
to
he
repeat
hands me
it.
the box.
Yep.
All right.
And then he casts a
So
spell.
He cast a spell.
Yep. It was a real
or-
quick move. It was a real quick move, but when it happened, some energy went over him. It's clearly a bonus action.
So does that mean I have to? It's like do I go in like a defensive posture?
You don't have to. You can. Whatever it was, it affected him, not you.
Oh, it affected him. Oh, cool,
Mhm.
cool. Yeah, I take a defensive stance.
You have the box.
I have the box.
Yep.
Oh, hey Wilhelm, I have the box. How you making with that chest?
I suggest that you take it into the hallway.
Let's do it.
And
I
then
take the
I get
box.
really close to Thurswell.
Okay.
Number one, keys to that chest. Give it.
Time out. Can I help you? What's up? Oh, just give me a second.
Yep.
Come here, you.
And if he doesn't give me the keys to the box,
My oldest is going to bed. She's saying
Okay.
goodnight. Where were we?
so I'm trying to intimidate him.
Oh,
No,
you have advantage. He's already very nervous. He clearly you have some arcane, right?
Yeah.
He has a sanctuary spell attempting to protect him, but
Oh, I know. I got something to counter that.
Yep. oh yeah, he's terrified. What'd you want?
I want first the keys to the chest.
He hands them to you. They're on his hip. And there's there you go. Are you gonna let me I don't know. Should I leave? Is that the thing? I'm dead either way. Mother's gonna kill me.
Second, I want you to tell me everything about your mother. Where she is, who's protecting her, everything.
Oh, she's in the dungeons below the villa. You can access them through the kitchen in the pantry. There's a stairs down to the south cellar. The There's members of the cult are down there. She's got Thavius Krieg with her. They're talking about the maybe not that. Can I live without telling you that?
Have you ever heard of Arms of Hadar?
Yes.
Do you think Sanctuary will protect you from that?
No.
Tell me.
She recently got access to the shield of the Hidden Lord.
Finally! Know where the shield is.
You knew
Thank
about it? How did you know about the wait? How did you know about the shield? If you try to walk, he's like behind you. How did you know about the shield? Like, this is it's the greatest, the worst secret in Baldur's Gate. Oh, I guess it's not a good secret at all.
Apparently
There's a-
not.
Be careful! There's a powerful devil trapped inside of it.
Wait, what now?
Devil?
In the
Elaborate,
shield,
please.
it's a celestial prison. There's a powerful devil trapped. Everybody knows about that. I thought you knew about the shield. The devil. There's a powerful devil trapped inside the shield. It'll corrupt everything. Mother plans on using it to take control of Baldur's Gate.
Then why does the captain want it? Or wait, who originally asked us for the shield?
The captain.
It was the captain, right?
Yes.
I wonder if the captain knows about the power.
You became aware of the shield through rumors. I don't think it was from the captain.
Wait, no, it was in the tavern. The
thought he was
person in the
telling us to
tavern
get a
told us
shield.
to get the shield.
The first was it? I thought you heard about it. I thought the Cultists of the Dead 3 in the Dungeon of the Dead 3. One of the higher ups mentioned it.
I thought
No, we
were
had
there
a
to
quest
get a
to
shield.
get it. We went.
I
to
don't
the
know if it's
dungeon.
that shield specifically, but I know we had to get something.
Oh, it's that shield.
Yeah, shield with the skull on it
Mm-hmm.
is what we were looking for. We heard about it when we were in that tavern upstairs. That one lady gave us a quest to find it.
Like Tia or something like that, right?
Yeah, something. I don't really remember.
Oh, the pirates that were trying to get our stuff back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was that one.
Thavius Krieg plans on releasing him. He wants to use his power for horrible things.
Really
Yeah,
good to know.
Crawl, you hear all of that. That isn't that cool.
I've
powerful-
heard devil
Or
a couple
who?
of times, so I'm assuming I picked
Elaborate.
up the word devil.
A powerful
I'm walking
devil
over.
is trapped in a shield that is in the dungeons below the villa. That's got your that would have your undivided attention. That would be something that
Yes.
could corrupt the city on an extraplanar scale. However, this puzzle
Interesting.
box is really interesting too. It's just not it's not emanating anything. Whatever's inside of it is not only trapped inside physically, but arcanely. You don't sense any magic or extraplane or anything, even if you use your abilities from this box, because whatever is in it is also hidden. I mean, it's not emanating or leaking any magical to either terrible magic or anything like that. But this shield has been corrupting Baldur's Gate. This is the something that's been that had your attention. This is the extraplanar something that's got to go. As some kind of an evil devil trapped in a celestial prison would have the ability to goof up the mortal world.
Now, while pondering this, can I loot the chest?
Yes. As everyone else is questioning Thirstwell, you can just bend down and click, open the chest. Go ahead. There's almost nothing here to stop you. I say almost because Thirstwell's he's standing there, but
He's probably intimidated.
he's terrified.
I grin and open the chest greedily.
There's the first thing that greets you is a bunch of wrinkled up garments. They look very similar to the robes that Thirstwell's wearing, like a change of clothes. There's a few red candles, some of them burned down to a point, probably ritual components of some type. Quill, there's some blankets and sheets, parchments, a couple of jars of ink. And then there's a wooden coffer inside. And in that there's gold, silver, potions, and some kind of a book.
Yoink.
Yeah.
All of it? And we'll investigate that book later. Maybe our
And-
cleric of the dead might know about it.
There's I'm adding the book, the potion of healing, and the gold to the party sheet, which already has a bunch of gold and silver on it. So, oh, and copper.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a bunch of loot in there.
Does anyone have a bag of holding? Because this is getting weird.
Yes. I
You do?
do.
You do now. You do now. There's a bag of holding in there as well. Because I don't feel like
Yeah.
doing that.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Bag of holding. God asks. If somebody asks you your God, you say yes.
Yes. It was going to be. I'm not giving the party a second bag of holding, but I want to make sure it has one. That's what that
Okay.
was. Yeah. So the bag of holding is now in the party sheet as well. Get that done.
How
Because
do you see the
walking around with 6,900 copper isn't a thing. That's not cool.
Yeah, how do you pull up the party inventory?
You know where the combat tracker is? The
Yeah.
party sheet's right next to it.
Okay.
If there's something in that inventory that you want to put on your character sheet, you can pull. Don't make a race. Talk about it first. But the first person to pull something off will have it. So
I think Radio take that potion of healing and use it. Or is
yeah,
it
you could
equal to
you
the
could chug
130
that now if you
potion?
wanted to.
Yeah.
Can I go downstairs and if the butler's still there,
Sure.
ask him some stuff?
Is that imp still alive, Cradio?
Yeah, it's funny. I was actually just gonna shout out. So should we kill this guy?
I imagine, like, as I walk down to
Feel
start
like you
talking to
guys-
Butler, I hear you say, "Should we kill this guy?" I just no look, reach over and squish the hell out of the dude.
Yeah. You guys
Yes!
got more information than I got.
There's a headbutt involved in that. Yes, that isn't fatal, but the
I
imp takes a
very
headbutt.
much wanted to kill that thing a while ago, anyways.
So-
Wilhelm, can I have the keys to the other doors so I can investigate the house?
You got it. I hand him the keys.
We're gonna call imp 2 dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
If I need to grab and punch or roll some stuff, I will. But
Yeah, Radio can just fly around the house checking all the rooms. Pop it
Yeah,
in the trap.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Be the dummy.
Alright, so let's get a little bit of an order of what's going on. Cradio, you're checking the upper floor areas, and we'll touch
Or
base
was
with
that
that.
Crawl checking it?
Crawl, what are you up to?
I just took the keys from Wilhelm, and I'm about to also investigate these upper floors. and
The two
tower.
of you can work together on that because you have the
Yeah.
keys.
Yes. As I open this door that Radio was trying to get into.
Excellent. Zeke, you're heading downstairs to talk to Fendrick.
Yeah.
And Wilhelm, what are you and Happy working on?
Oh, I'm going over to give that dude a fist bump. Like,
Thanks for the stuff, dude.
You giving
I
Thirstfall
don't
a
think
fist
it's
bump?
too bad.
oh no,
Stealing
happy.
his-
Give him happy
Oh.
a fist bump.
Oh.
Okay. I'm like,
Totally
you're,
thought it was their fault.
yeah, Thirstfall's like,
that dude be like,
he's got an awkward moment where he thinks you're going to fist bump him, and then Happy appears and just intercepts the
"I'm
fist
on
bump. And Thirstfall's like, I'm so
Thanks for
dead.
stealing my stuff.
Yeah, you're always gonna be picked last for Red Rover, buddy. Sorry, and I leave the room.
Should we see if what's his face is still at that dining room table?
working on it.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Okay, we'll chill upstairs first. This door first.
Yeah, we're gonna open this door.
And I back him up just in case any weird.
That first area is a very empty room. There is a door heading to the east of the villa, but this room itself doesn't have anything in it.
All right. Can I make a perception check on this room
Sure.
before I open the door?
Ari is so smarter than us.
I don't want to die.
Did you know it? It's not these guys' strong suit, so I'll do it.
Where's my perception? There it goes. And I'm like
Yeah,
plus
we were
5
in a
in it.
dungeon in a previous day, and we perception checked like 3 doors and nothing. And then finally, it was like, you know what? We don't need to check this last door. And there was like 20 zombies in there.
That was great.
Oh.
I have put my fantasy grounds in a spot where I can't move it. It's driving me crazy. Wait, here we go. Okay. Alright, I'm good. That got weird. Sorry about that. I was readjusting my screen and my fantasy grounds got locked up. I'm almost done screwing with my stuff. Okay. And now I can see what you rolled. 15? You're doing a perception on the next room?
Yeah, the room. Yeah.
That's why I couldn't move anything. I was in the wrong mode on the map. It's quiet. 15 does let you know that there's a little bit of noise coming from above you. Probably in the higher area of the tower. But nothing from that room.
Would I have remembered a fiend being there after casting it earlier?
There was a fiend in the tower. Yes. The room you're about to head into isn't technically the tower. It's it's a room on the second floor, but there is a third floor area of some kind. You could have mistaken it with there being somebody on the roof, but Crawl has spent a lot of time on the roof, so he knows that there's a tower area.
So I told Crawl, hey, earlier when I was looking for fiends, I think I felt one up there. So be careful.
Okay. Thank you. We're still gonna go to this room because there is a third floor area. So we unlock the door and enter this.
Okay.
Well, the muscle boy is downstairs, at least 80 feet away.
In this room, it's obviously a study.
Mm-hmm.
You do see
Like
the
desk
bookcases,
for any
the
important
desk.
documents?
Yes, I don't even need to describe the room because the map's done the job for me. And of course, those are that's a little staircase heading up to the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bag of gold on the table?
I see a small bag of onions.
But
the-
those are onions? Oh.
Some
What about this? Can I investigate this little? Well, can I see what's on this study table? What do you
sure.
got on?
So I'm gonna go with this is where everybody is like at the moment that we calm down and get catch up. There's a book on the bookcase. There's books on the bookcase around you. And there's an iron key ring on the desk. I do see a small bag of whatever there, but this is just graphics. According to the module, there isn't any money right there, or anything of any worth right there.
I'll grab the keys.
Okay. Where's your character sheet? Give me a moment.
I'd knock over the thingamading in the corner.
The thingamading in the
armor.
corner.
The armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Into your little Halloween campaign, I don't trust any statues anymore.
No problem.
Okay.
Oh God.
That's not a problem. Let me get on top of that for you. We won't even roll initiative there. It does miss as the sword of the armor comes down, and you realize that it's an animated suit of armor. You're welcome to roll initiative.
God damn it. I knew it.
Wow. Just gonna walk over and hit it. I know it's real. No problem.
Are we all rolling?
If you want to be involved in the combat, yes. If you want to just watch them fight, you don't have to. It's just up to you.
I'm gonna fight.
Cool. Yeah, the animated suit of armor begins to interact with Wilhelm, who tried to attack it. I am so like. I thought I'd set up my screen because I thought we were going into something. I was like, oh, we're back in combat. Hang on, we'll just put this back.
Well, since I go first most of the time.
I don't even know why I did that. Just put that back. There we go. Stop breaking my neck. Sorry. All right, where did everybody land? Where's
Carl's
Wilhelm?
first.
Okay. Mm. Go ahead, crawl.
Carl.
You did pick up the iron key as Wilhelm went to
Yeah.
slap the armor and got hit, and it swung at him. It's your turn.
All right. So I'm not getting close to that. So let's shoot it
That's
in the small room. I'm gonna shoot him. We go for yeah. That's
You launch an arrow at the armor.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's grab that 18 over here. 18 is a miss. You hit
Oh,
it, but it
shit.
doesn't. You hit it, but it doesn't penetrate the plate armor that's standing there.
Ah,
high AC.
The
okay.
tink. You clearly tell that it does no damage to this magical construct.
cool.
Anything else?
You guys, it did no damage. No, I'm chilling here.
Copy that. Longsword attack again at Wilhelm. Oh boy. Well, it was fun, Mike.
Boy.
I hope you enjoyed your time here. You're okay. You'll be fine. What could go wrong? Second attack.
The only other one that can heal you is downstairs.
16. Jeez, I can't.
Oof.
It's like you're not meant to live. Here, hold this.
You're
No,
not.
you're okay. You're okay. Cradio, it's your turn. That all became obvious pretty quick.
I have 5 hit points left. All right.
Can I give you all my good berries?
Shove them all down.
5 hit points left.
Thank God I healed when I did.
Oh
Shit.
my gosh. It's like, you know, a short rest is a thing, right? Like,
Or maybe
I thought we were about to
if you're curious about the
transition into
suit
a
of
short rest. I
armor,
really did.
have the tank poke the suit of armor.
Tank's downstairs talking to Frederick.
Yeah.
I had the shield. I thought I was the tank.
I'm gonna.
I'm a little
take
more beefy than you.
I'm gonna shoot my longbow at this as well.
Okay.
Not sure why. Oh,
There is
nice,
a
okay.
spiral staircase in the middle of the room, so apparently that threw off your shot.
Oh no. I'm gonna slowly move towards the door just in case.
Okay.
I don't see this ending good at all.
Happy's literally just nodding like that's a good idea. Wilhelm, it's your turn.
I'm gonna have difficulties watching season 2 of Happy now. I'm just gonna keep picturing Chris and Patton Oswalt as one in a unicorn. It's
Oh,
my
no.
brain.
Happy's
Alright.
literally like, all right, 5 hit points. What do you got?
Okay. I mean, I could use my action to disengage and run away,
You got any more bonus heals?
but I do have lay on hands, so I'm gonna
I think that's an
do that
action.
instead as my action. And that didn't work correctly. It's
You got
supposed to
5 hit
be
points.
5 times my paladin level.
That's how many uses you have.
No, I only
No.
have 1 use today.
Oh, because you're one paladin.
No, what you have
You can
is,
restore total number of hit points equal to
Yeah.
your paladin
Do you
level
wanna
times 5.
what is your total?
So paladin level times 5 should be 20.
Oh.
Your paladin level is 1.
Oh, that's right. I'm level 4, but I took 3 points in the fucking warlock. Ah,
You
God.
can
For your
heal-
healing light.
You can heal with an action. You can heal 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Those are
Yeah,
your
you
options.
can divvy those up. They can be 5-1 heals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heal 5 points.
Good job.
See you guys in the next campaign. Okay.
Happy puts like the one hoof on your shoulder. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. You got this, Tav. Oh, he rolled 4.
Oh,
Once
he is
per
healing?
once per day. 1d4.
Oh,
There you go. You're good. What could go wrong? That's it. That's his turn. Zeke, you're downstairs talking to Fendrick when you hear shuffle, click, clang, woof woof,
Yeah.
ah! The whole 9. And Fendrick looks at you and just kind of I took the wrong time to take my glasses off. Looks at you and just kind of. You were saying, sir?
I'll be back. shine up the eyes and run upstairs.
Should I fix up some lemonade? Very good, sir. Very good. And he just stands there, unfazed. Sean, as
Oh,
did
that's
Zeke,
a wall. Shit.
yeah, Zeke's wants to. There's a door and the stairs and all that. Could you make a perception check for me as you're doing that? Because your turn's gonna tie into like, even though everyone moves in turns, there's like things are really happening around the same time. So throw a
I'm-
perception check for me, please.
I'm proficient in perception. I didn't expect that.
Very good. Thurswell is turning the corner of the door and heading out as you head in. That may or may not be relevant.
If anything, as I left Fendrick, was kind of there's that heavy side and lit up the eyes again. I bonus action rage and
Okay.
ran in here.
Anything else?
Oh, with bonus. Oh yeah, I still have my action to dash. Hey. So, well, that gets complicated. There's a bunch of people in partial squares.
Oh, let me fix that. We'll just
Where
pop
can I
this
move to
here.
get close to the
Oh,
problem?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. I
Happy's
have
the only
mine.
one that doesn't need to be adjusted.
Cool. With my action to dash, I can get up there. Just be like, Bismarck, damn it!
There is a total like curtsy bow Happy does as you walk past. Just go ahead. So
They
you.
kind of try to like stiff arm Bismarck, like really, and left hand with the hatchet out. I'm getting ready to fight. I don't have
I
any
didn't
action
know.
economy to do it.
As this as
You
the
did know. That's the problem. You're like, this is probably an enemy. Let me start the fight.
and it all happens at the same time. So as the second hit lands on, like you're actually showing up around the end of the second hit onto him. You run into the room. The suit of armor is still
Glowing
fixated on
barbarian
Wilhelm.
Screams in from the hallway.
Don't turn right.
I've been like, sorry, Fendrick, I have the rage. Rah!
Huh! Cradio, you easily make your dexterity saving throw as a small bolt of light tries to affect you, and you turn and notice that Thurswell is like that he attempted.
Oh, I fucked up.
Well,
he
yeah,
attempted.
he
to
hit the
it-
kill switch now.
Yeah, and then
He
And
went
then
from
with
NPC
that-
to enemy.
and with that he goes, "Huh!" and he touches himself with sanctuary again, and now he's really running. He's out of spell slots now. He's- boop. He can use cantrips, but that's about it. Crawl, it's your turn. A small magical effect danced around Cradio. I don't know if you care.
I do care, but I think Kratos can handle that.
Oh yeah,
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna,
We shall see.
leave that
Truer words were never spoken.
way of the open hand.
wave the open hand. He can get a couple slaps in.
Be fine.
I'm gonna,
You walked into the way
Oh,
of the
man.
open hand.
so I rolled an 18, and I didn't affect the suit of armor.
Correct. The armor class of the suit of armor is higher than 18,
Jeez.
and it's all armor. Obviously not dexterity. It's just plate
Yeah.
mail
It
standing
ain't
there
dodging it.
animated. Yeah, it's just pink.
And can I shout out to the team that walking through that door and locking it again is totally an option?
Walking through what door and locking it again?
The one we
One
came
next
through
to
that.
you.
Yeah.
So we lock ourselves in this room with this killer suit of armor.
If so, then I wouldn't be here.
I think Cradio's idea was
Alright.
going out to the other room
Yeah,
first.
like we can leave. We
and-
can leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
that was a retreat.
I was about to say, I was like, I don't want to stay in here with this dude. I'm gonna fly out here then, and walk, run, fly, and
This Oh yeah, I never did. The
and
actual...
as I fly through, I throw the keys back to Cradio, the keys to this door,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack Thurswell.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are you attacking him with your melee weapon, your sword?
Let me go with this bow.
Okay, that makes a little more
Actually.
sense to me. Yep.
Yeah.
He
Feel
slowly
that bow.
moves. You have to make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw to attack him. There is some kind of supernatural effect on him that's causing you to think twice about attacking him. The name of the spell is Sanctuary. So whatever god he worships is trying to talk you out of it. A wisdom saving throw to attack him is required.
Wisdom saving, bro. Let's go. There it is. Oh,
That is not high enough. As you draw your bow, you can't let go unless you shoot at something else.
Okay.
You could still level that. You're gonna lose your action. You could still level that shot on the suit of armor if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to, since I have it knocked, I guess I'll try to hit the suit of armor.
Yeah, you can either lower the shot and not take an action, or you can aim. You can shoot at the suit of armor as you change your mind. But for some reason, you can't bring yourself to shoot at Thurstwell.
Okay.
He is
And
pitiful.
that's how Sanctuary works. Pink.
No more arrows to that suit of armor. That's all you guys.
Yeah.
That's all, y'all. I tried.
You have a +7 to hit. You have the best chance.
I know, right?
Meanwhile, whoosh. Wilhelm takes another
Aw.
hit by the armor,
Not the big guy that just ran in.
and then the second attack is he takes his other hand and grabs the weapon. Now tries to bring it down on you, Zeke, and that's a 18, and you take partial of that because you are raging. Cradio. He is once again the armor's 4 for 4. He hasn't missed yet.
So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and toss the key for this door to Wilhelm.
Like a
and
hot
say,
potato.
by all means, feel free to lock up on your way out. And I'm gonna walk over to what's his name? Thurstwell?
Thurstwell.
Yes.
Bravery's a noble trait. Yeah, that's right.
And I am going to attempt to unarmed strike him.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Your 17 with your as a wisdom save would beat it, but now you still have to attack him. You also have that divine impulse not to attack him, but you work your way through it. You shake it off.
All right.
Is it each attack that needs a saving throw, or
Yeah.
the entire?
That's
Okay,
every
good.
attack. Yeah, that's not concentration either. But it only lasts until he attacks. If he attacks, it breaks.
So I'm
So-
sorry. Am I throwing
Them hands.
Whatever you want.
Oh.
You've made your saving throw, and you're welcome to attack him however you like.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Damn. Okay. Papa.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
dead.
them hands.
Yeah, he's dead. He falls to the ground. You no longer feel bad about attacking him.
No, not at all.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Pick him while he's down.
Strategic retreat.
And that is the end of the Great Thirstwolf Van Tamper. Anything else,
Yeah.
Cradio?
I can't loot his body, right? I'd have to wait till
You're
next
welcome
turn.
to.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run them pockets. See what he's got.
I think you guys got everything off him already. Yeah, he's Damn, he doesn't even have like a staff. He's got nothing. He's got
All right.
Run them pockets.
Yeah.
Thurstwell.
his spell casting's all divine. He doesn't actually have a spell book. Whatever patron or god he had wasn't really servicing very well. He's fucking dead. Nothing.
All right.
You can have his robe
Yep.
if you want it, but why?
Nah, we're gonna keep that on him.
Yep.
He looked. Yeah. I am my turn.
Yep. Wilhelm,
I use my action to disengage without
copy that.
get on the other side of the door and lock it.
Damn,
Wait,
dirty.
what?
No, I'm joking.
Dirty.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Wait,
Well,
what?
Zeke.
I'm
Well,
about to say, I'm
Zeke.
about
See
to
you
lead
later.
the campaign in a not dying fashion.
Well, Zeke. Good luck. Click.
Zeke
I
comes
shout
up here to
Zeke.
help. Locks him
I
in the
shout,
room.
I shout to Zeke, get to the chopper.
Like, if I leave, I'm kicking your ass.
Get out of there. Shout to Abby, get out of there.
Did you throw? Oh gosh.
Oh no, no, I still got the keys. I'm ready to close the door as soon as they get out.
Okay.
Jeez.
Happy
Oh,
turns
Happy does it.
invisible, flies over to the helmet and kicks it, and he hits.
No shit. That's awesome.
Oh, happy.
And he starts to fly away. I got her!
Yeah.
And it takes an attack of opportunity on Happy. Longsword comes down. It's a hit.
No.
Oh.
That's not cool. Happy takes some
Oh
damage.
no.
And he slow, like, I got it! Ah! Fucker! He falls out.
Need to get him a little bit of cocaine. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Zeke, it's your turn. The suit of armor has used his reaction already. What do you do?
Door open.
The door's
Door's,
open.
yeah, door's still open.
Okay.
I think we close it, lock it, short rest it before trying again.
Just since I'm here.
19, it brings you to 24. That's a hit.
Good choice. Nice.
You
And
guys got a lot of health.
Mhm.
I only needed my movement to get out of here, so bonus action. Oh shit, I actually missed with the left hand.
Clink.
That's weird.
Clink.
That's an omen. I missed with the left.
And
As I run out the door and be like, "Can we plan a law?" Possibly the glimmer from my eyes starts to fade because I'm assuming my rage is about to end.
and I locked the door behind him.
Okay. I think we're out of combat. So you guys can
Once
do
that
as
armor's
you
about
will.
to do it, here's Johnny.
Nope, he didn't move. He stayed in that square the whole time.
Well, that was fun. I'm gonna go take a quick nap.
On Thurswell's bed.
He already stole his money and his clothes and his books. So.
You might as well dress like him. Fuck it, you're thirsty.
In a dangerous house, I say everybody get into this room. We lock the door, take a short rest.
Is this the door
What
that's
about,
half broken?
Should we go talk to Fenric and old boy, the other
Yeah, that was
hammer?
kind of my hope a while ago.
Sure.
Yeah, let's. I would love to. Well, I don't need a rest, so
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
Rest,
gonna
think
make it
about
up.
yourself.
I need a long rest.
yeah. Yeah.
Don't start fights when we're not even there.
I go to the armor. I smack the armor.
I think it's an enemy. Let me make sure. What the fuck? I think it's an enemy. Wait, everybody ready in action? Zeke, get up here. I think you might stab me. Let me make sure you're gonna stab me.
Okay,
We're
to be
gonna
clear,
assume-
what's... Go ahead.
Like, going back, like, is this a balcony situation over here?
Yes.
I just walk over to that and be like, "Hey, Vendrick, it's safe to say Amric's not here anymore."
No, so he left.
Hey,
What a bitch.
I'm sure he'll return to the
Curious.
grounds if things go his way, but for the moment he felt it to be safer to take off.
appropriate. You seem very chill about
Yeah.
all of this weird stuff that has happened that I've seen. So, you know anything about this crazy box that apparently can unleash hell here?
That I don't know anything about, sir.
Ah, insight check, which I'm not all that great at, but hey.
Sure.
Yeah.
You'd actually be surprised if he wasn't holding something back, but it might not be useful. You don't know.
Yeah, he's oddly chill about this whole situation. Did you know about the suit of armor before we walked in there?
I mean, it's a ways away from what he would see.
Of course I did,
He
sir.
lives in his house.
He starts to walk up the stairs, mainly because, just he's cranking his neck to look up the balcony.
Yeah.
He just walks up the stairs and goes, "Yes, I did know about the suit of armor. Did it? Oh, is that what happened?"
That's why I ran up here.
Yes, sir. It
Beyond-
was.
Beyond that door is Thelmina Van Thamper's study and then her bedroom. The suit of armor is protecting it, sir.
Appropriate.
So the door I'm in front of right now is the lady's bedroom.
That's her study, sir.
That's her study. Okay. Is anyone do you know if anyone's in the study right now?
He doesn't say nope, he says no. Sorry.
No, you don't know, or nobody's in there.
No, nobody's in there, sir. Sorry
Okay.
about being confusing. It's not my goal.
Thank you. I am going to unlock this door.
You
Okay.
don't have the keys.
No, I don't have the keys. You have
I'll
the
give you
keys
the
in
keys
bed,
after
sir.
a short rest.
Yo.
Jesus.
Oh, you're looking for these?
Can I go bother you in bed real quick and get these
Could we
keys?
mechanically, I don't know, chill at the dining table or have a short rest in
Yeah.
there and actually talk?
You get that
during this?
lemonade? You get that lemonade, Butler?
Absolutely, sir.
Let's go. Let's go
He'll-
drink some lemonade.
He'll head down the stairs and begin some casual talk. Is your goal to take out the Van Thampers completely, Thelmina, or what's the plan?
I'll follow.
Just need some info.
By all means, tell him everything.
Oh, I'm
Came here
becoming
to investigate. Came here to investigate. Now there's a box. Now there's a shield. So
I don't think we're worried about saying too much information, considering there were stabby cameras everywhere that overheard us talking about killing the Duke.
yeah, the imps everywhere. Yeah.
So
Well,
Yeah.
no, the imps weren't connected to anybody. Is what Chris was saying earlier that I perceived.
it's safe to
Oh.
assume that they would tell her.
Thurswell. The imps were connected with Thurswell. They were a gift from, darker powers, if you will, to just keep an eye on things. He enjoyed spying on Baldur's Gate from his room. Thelmina Van Thamper herself was not impressed with Thurswell's inability to interact with social circles and was fine keeping him in the house, locked in the villa, and out of her embarrassing circles. Amric seemed to be the one that would be able to take over the family lineage, as Mordok was gruesomely grotesque, and Milady didn't enjoy that one bit either.
Hmm.
I've been in her employ for far too long, sir, and looking forward to the crumbling of the entire estate.
Damn.
Are you magically bound here?
No,
Just like
All right.
what's your
I
deal then?
volunteered.
Yeah, what's your? I want to know more about you, man.
being able
Seems
to
like a
handle,
dining
pleasant
table?
employ.
being uniquely qualified to handle the disgusting, grotesque, or quite evil things that Thelmina Van Thamper is capable of, she's decided to keep me in her employ through blackmail, a series of threats, and a bunch of other pieces I'd rather not get into.
You forgot to delete your internet history, didn't you?
Damn, yep. That's what it was.
Not far from wrong, sir.
Can I take out the box and investigate it a little bit more?
Sure. You just bust out the secret artifact of the entire game and just put it on the dining room table. That's fine. That's no problem.
Oh man, I thought the shield was.
Dude, you're gonna summon the Hellraiser.
And might as well.
Yep, go ahead.
Zeke, nothing to say about planning ahead before this?
Yeah.
I'm questioning what the hell he just took out. I think this is the first time I saw the box.
Zeke's like, yo, can we get that lemonade? Like,
Yeah, the lemonade's on the table.
oh,
We do have We do have access to the kitchen if you'd like me to grab you something. I'm afraid the cook and the maid left to fear their lives, of course.
Yeah. Apparently, this is a somewhat regular thing.
Yeah, just a typical Tuesday.
We also have some time before the guards have any reason to come inside, but the body of Thirstwell will gather their attention if they do. So I would imagine not spending too long relaxing would be in order.
Perhaps get the hell out of here and sleep off somewhere.
I was hoping you were heading down the cellar to take care of the things in the dungeon below, sir.
I look
Wanna
at
go
how
first?
bloody we all are.
Yeah. You come back tomorrow?
Ain't a bad idea.
I believe your cleric friend is still outside. I might be able to sneak him in.
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
I did just blow my whole rage.
Dude, I totally blew my load too.
So
but
we're going to transition into a short rest as the butler heads to the front gate and brings, I forgot his name already. Where is he? Samuel. I get Samuel back in play here. No! It didn't work. I went to save him and he's not there. Oh, crap. Let's see if I can find him.
Yeah, rage is a long rest recharge.
Nope, that didn't work. I'll have to recreate Samuel. That sucks. So, it's 1:11. Are we gonna keep going or call it soon? What do we guys want to do?
I probably got like a half hour left if we keep playing.
I do too. I have an appointment early in the morning.
Okay. We're
do we have another short rest?
yeah. The short rest. We can do the bookkeeping with the short rest now or later. I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick and then we can finish this up. It would have been an easy thing to put Samuel back in play if I hadn't accidentally deleted him. I have to remake him. My bad. He's right. He's right. I moved him to the bottom piece. I moved him out of the combat tracker and into the lower area where all the tags are, and apparently it doesn't save him there.
Oh, that's just the text.
Gets
How do I
sucks.
give an item? I think I just copied it.
I'll be right back.
Items now.
Yeah, I was gonna give the dagger the warning to the monk because he came back.
Yes.
It's just a magical dagger. It's still a D4, but it would override the magical resistance.
Okay, cool.
Also, it's a dagger of warning, so when you're attuned to it, you don't get surprised. If somebody tries to stab us in our sleep, you'll notice it before it happens.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, that's why I was attuned to it, even though I wasn't using it to stab people. It's still good.
Okay. I was gonna say too, don't forget the that immovable rod that we've got hanging out by the rug.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I go grab
That
my
green
movable
pin in the
rod
door, I
now.
think.
Yeah.
Those are fiend locations.
Well, the fiend locations were the other ones, but
Oh.
the one specifically
And it
at the
went
door
away.
by the statue. That was my movable rod. So yeah.
So what about this one in the bed?
I'm quite powered out without a long rest.
Yeah, is there any way that we could do a long rest here? Like, can I lock us in somewhere with the immovable rod, maybe?
I mean, we would still be here.
Yeah, but fully Super Saiyan.
With like a legion of guards outside and possibly her.
I don't know. What do you think? Head out, go to the tavern, sleep it off, come back.
Like, I'm not really sure how we'd come back, but I also really don't want to go down there when I have no rage.
I mean, if we come back, how would we have to fight the guards anyway to get in?
Probably.
So,
Choices.
like, I'm with Zeke on that. I don't want to stay in a house of enemies
Yeah.
or a long rest.
But would we be in the same shape after fighting our way back in as we are now?
And
Probably.
so, I mean, we're gonna stay in the house with the crazy suit of armor next to us, a couple doors down.
Yeah.
Just chill in
And,
Thirstwell's room.
just chilling in Thirstwell's room.
Then,
And I
like,
also have the
50
box of misery.
death cultists that are probably downstairs.
The box of
Yeah.
misery?
The box of misery on me.
It's called the box of misery.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
There's
Um,
definitely a Cenobite in there.
Yeah.
Has
And then,
nobody seen Hellraiser? Come on.
Yes.
Actually, I haven't.
and then
Hey,
Like
Chris.
a pinhead's gonna
Everybody
pop
here.
out
Hello.
of that thing.
Should I throw a religion check at what the hell that box is, or is that
Sure.
arcane?
Make a religion check.
I mean, it's only a +1, but I figured this would be a question. Holy dip. Dirty 20.
It's definitely infernal. You're aware of the fact that devils will make deals with mortals, and the markings on this box lead to there being some kind of writing or information sealed within. But that's all you get, even out of 20. With your ability, you can read infernal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Even with your ability to
Celestial.
read some of the celestial.
Nope. Yeah, I'm just celestial and common.
I can read
Okay.
Infernal.
With
Didn't I-
with the 20 and the help of others, you get that much, but that's about it. Sorry, go ahead.
did that 18 investigation check do anything?
Where were you investigating? The box?
I was just doing more investigating about it.
The only other thing you pick up on is that the box is unaffected by it's not gonna get it's a magical item to the point where it's not gonna get any older. Like it's not gonna brittle away or be able to break into
Okay.
it, anything like that. It's protected beyond
Cool.
anything that we could damage it here. Only someone who's really studied this would be able to open it.
Mhm.
Using my passive perception, I look behind Chris and I see the box is on the cover art for Descent into Avernus.
Oh no.
Yeah, we found plot.
I wonder if it's important.
Which, even like, that's why I rolled that religion check for me for the whole background of my character. I'm thinking that this is my plot. Like, hey, this is the thing I was supposed to do before I go back to my grove.
Okay, so where do we land? We want to have a long rest, but we don't think there's an easy way to do it and get back.
Yeah. Because either way, we need to go downstairs, and we'll either have to give them a day to know that we just did some shit. We go down now underpowered, or we go down tomorrow when they're more ready, and we're more ready, but we have to go through more shit. I guess I'm inclined to say go down there now, which I really hate saying because I'm a barbarian with outrageous.
Since Fendrick's been a homie, can we ask him if there's like any hidden rooms or anything that we could stay in?
And I'm not even sure I want 8 hours to pass.
They'll never find me here.
Oh, cool.
Put the lampshade over you.
That was like a little closet.
Hooray! I found it. I was able to remake him.
Nice.
Hey, he's been here the whole time.
Hey, Samuel,
No,
still around.
He was out by the gate waiting outside of the villa, and the butler went and got him. After you moved
Yep.
the immovable rod, of course.
Yes.
Imagine Fendrick is capable enough to know how to move an immovable rod.
No, only Wilhelm would have been able to move it.
Oh, it's an attunement thing.
Not really. It just anyone else has got to make a check and learn how to use it
I thought you
quickly.
just had to
So,
click.
in a hurry, not everyone knows how to use it though. Like, yes, you and I know
Yeah.
you just have to click it, but most don't. And
Yeah.
if anyone who's never seen it wouldn't know that.
I was
It'd be
just
an
assuming
Arcana check
Fendrick
involved.
is more impressive.
Oh,
I don't know, he's a curious dude.
he's never seen a movable rod though. So what
This
happens
wouldn't
next?
be lemonade of healing, would it?
No.
And Chris, how do I give the dagger of warning to Cradio?
You can.
I tried
put it-
to I just scroll it over to his body, and that didn't work. I just moved the text.
I think you
and
can put it in the
had to
chat. If you can't, I can give it to him quickly. You might be able to put it in the chat.
Hey, Kroll, did you actually take Goodberry?
No.
click. Oh, not that one.
Oh, I took
Yeah.
it. No, my bad. I took
You
it.
might
I
have
didn't
to-
use it, but yeah.
You might have to put that cloak back on your character sheet, Sean.
So couldn't Kroll use
Actually,
action
neither of them
interaction?
actually left my character sheet. I
Okay,
think that's
so
just me moving the description.
Cradio, if you take the dagger from the chat, I think you'll
Mhm.
take it off his character sheet.
Oh, yep,
Sure.
I got it now.
And then I'm gonna clear the chat before someone accidentally takes the cloak.
Cool, thanks, dude.
That does require attunement, but like I said, it'll override the magic resistance, and it gives you that warning ability. It'll take our short rest to attune to it, I think. Like an hour for attuning.
Okay. Shit.
But it's
So
not like
could Crawl
I doubt
summon
you have
like
anything
a
else to attune to.
could Crawl summon like an infinite number of good berries for us right now?
No.
Infinite? No.
It's a spell
It's-
slot every time, and
it's
it's only 10.
10.
Oh, it's a spell slot. Okay.
Yep.
God, that ain't a cantrip.
Thank you, Priest of Kalimdor.
What happened to you?
Oh shit, he healed me too.
Yeah. Nice. Thanks, dude.
They start to have a conversation that goes along the lines of these individuals might be able to clear the Van Tampers out once and for all, and Samuel is on board with that. He thinks that's a great idea.
I imagine they'd be best of buds.
Oh,
They-
yeah.
They do seem to have a rapport.
Yeah.
They do seem to have a rapport as
danger.
we're possibly coming up on the end of the Van Thampers if you guys succeeds, and if you don't, their necks aren't on the line, so they're both happy.
So can we do a short rest then?
Absolutely.
I mean, what do you get on a short rest now? I don't get anything. It's like, do we need a short rest now that we have heals?
Well, I'm still hurting pretty bad. And
Like, short rest can heal. We can do the hit dice thing. I'm just wondering if we get anything besides that.
oh wait, oh, my
I don't know.
personal warlock healing light. That's long rest.
The warlock spell slots would come back, but I don't know what else you got. I know key
Yeah,
points are short rest. Sadly, rage is not.
Actually, lay on hands doesn't say whether it comes back short or long rest.
It's long.
Yeah, I wouldn't get anything with the short rest then. So I guess I'm ready to go.
Like,
Only
I'm
thing I
still
would get
missing
back is just a little bit
14,
more
but
health.
yeah. I'm not sure if waiting another hour is worth the slight amount of healing or not. I'm indifferent. If we had more to get out of a short rest, I'd definitely be into it. I don't know, Cradio, are you down on key points?
Nah, I'm fully.
Ah.
That and I got trance, right? So I think even a short rest that was a refill.
No.
Wait,
Oh,
if
no?
you guys are up in health, I can use the potion of healing and get back up instead of doing the short rest.
Samuel doesn't look tired at all. He probably has more healing.
Yeah, we could ask Sam to pump in more heals, actually. And I doubt
Why
Sam necessarily
doesn't-
wants to go to hell for it. Hey, Samuel, instead of necessarily going into the thick of it with us, if you could rebuff our healing a little bit more, that'd be awesome. So we could try to rush into this and usurp the Van Tampers. Or at least the main one.
Appreciate your help downstairs as well.
Sorry, I am boggled by the fact that Fantasy Grounds doesn't define lay on hands properly, and I have to head to D&D Beyond to clear it up. What the hell?
Yeah, it's not like it's an unused spell. Like every paladin uses it.
I could have. I can't believe it's not there. Like I'm
It's
so
a spell,
disappointed. I'm so disappointed in Fantasy Grounds right now.
It's effectively the same as my healing hand. Except, you know, it levels up.
Oh, it's the first. It's the first sentence. That's why we're missing it. Yeah, it's like the second sentence. We're scanning ahead. We're scanning further ahead, looking for it. It's right there.
Yeah, I'll share with the group so you guys can all read.
So stupid.
Chris and I just scroll to the bottom. Just 'cause
Yeah, we're looking all over. We're looking from bottom to top, trying to find it, because you and I are used to looking at the bottom line of things. That's what. And it's a
Quoting
fucking
healing
second
power
sentence.
That replenishes when you take a long rest.
Mhm.
There you go.
You and I are so used to looking at the bottom line that we didn't get to the top line until the third try.
If anything, mine says it on the last line.
So yeah, Samuel's still here. He is a cleric and has healing left, but he's used some healing, and he's willing. But you can talk to him. Fendrick
Can I
is
get
also.
a little bit more?
I think things have been working out in my favor, helping you guys. I forgot his character voice. I'm sorry. And it's just a little bit more there. Just remember your friends. Maybe remember them better. He's embarrassed. That there you go. Maybe remember
Thank
them a
you.
little better than that. There we go. No problem. No, I think it was more like no problem.
Okay,
Forgot how to speak. Sorry.
So before we head downstairs, before we end, can I investigate this black tome that I picked up?
That cone?
A black cover tome is titled Apocalypto, a poetic prophecy of an
tome.
unknown author.
Tome.
Tome.
I think he said
sorry.
black comb. I was like, what?
Tome. Black tome.
Oh, that's. Oh yeah, you go ahead. You can investigate or make an Arcana check. Anyone can.
I'm gonna probably need help on this, guys. So
You said investigate or
or Arcana, whichever one you're hiring.
Arcana.
Go with
for me.
either.
Yeah, I put the
I'll
tome
make
on
it.
the table. Show everybody.
I'll make an Arcana check on.
Would religion help?
Sure.
That's only a
Yeah, the only
plus
description
one.
I got is a poetic prophecy by
Damn.
an unknown author envisioning the end of the multiverse.
Derp. Nope. Skip that
So I
day.
don't think
Well, of course,
I'll,
the sage has it. Nice.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I'm beating 19, so that's more than fine.
What's it say, Carl?
What? Carl. Wait, I tell you what it says.
Well, the
Oh,
game will
shit.
probably tell you what it says.
Yeah.
Wilhelm, you're able to identify 4 different languages in the passages, and I don't know how many of them you have. So give me a moment. Where are your notes? There we go. You recognize Celestial and Infernal. You can read those. Common isn't a problem, and you realize that the 4th is Abyssal, but you don't know how to read it. So as
You
you're
got
trying to
Abyssal?
make sense of it, it seems like it's talking about a certain time period and then it's jumping to another one, and it's getting confusing. And the only thing you're able to get is what it basically says in this description here, which is it's a poetic version of a prophecy that's dealing with the apocalypse at the end of the multiverse. You're starting to as it gets good, it switches to a different language, and that gets annoying.
I just imagine it's like back in class. All right, you read a paragraph. Now you read a paragraph.
Yeah.
Zeke, you take one look at it and determine that it has nothing to do with gods or religion, and you're wasting your time. Crawl. You can read all those languages, and you realize that there's a pattern to it. Page 1 feeds into page 4, then feeds into page 2, that feeds into page 5. You have to actually flip back and forth and to begin to get the story. It's like the 3 of them are working together. One paragraph ends on one page, and then it starts up 3 or 4 pages later. And what you're able to determine is that some kind of an all-powerful god, it takes a couple pages to define him as Ao, will one day eventually stop paying attention and will need to be woken. Body, mind, and soul come together. Something about the astral plane, and then you'd spend the whole hour at this point if you're not careful diving into what this prophet is trying to say. Do you spend the time to take a closer look?
Oh, the whole hour of our short rest.
Yeah, you're welcome to. If you really get it, I think your character's the kind of character that would get into it.
Yeah, we would. Yes, I get into it.
So the poem Apocalypto is bringing on the signs that will precede the possible end of the multiverse if mortals don't get involved in it at that time. But they're destined to do so, and the one of the signs includes the disappearance of the Holy Land, which is exactly what happened in Elturel. The land disappeared. So the first sign,
First sign
according
of
to
the
this book,
apocalypse.
has happened. According to what you've just read, and that's what you gather up towards the end of the hour.
Okay. So the disappearance of is it ethereal,
Elturel.
Elturel,
Mhm.
Elturel is the first sign of the apocalypse.
Mhm.
That's
Of this
pretty much
apocalypse.
the-
I mean, there's one
of
every
this
season.
apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, of this apocalypse.
There's one every season. And it ties into the great Ao falling asleep and needing to be woken. How that's done is not. You didn't get that far, or maybe it's not there. You've only gotten so far. You got through to first areas. But when you guys see him reading it, you see his feathered hands flipping back and forth and back, and he's actually using his feathers as bookmarkers as he's flipping. And it gets it to you guys. It looks very chaotic, but apparently he's getting it.
Can we do a religion check to get more information on Ale?
If Crawl mentions it, you're welcome to. How much do you share?
Oh, I share about what I just said.
Mhm.
So yeah, I tell him about the AO, the guy who's gonna fall asleep, right?
Who is Ale?
14 is enough to know that there is according to ancient lore, there is an all-powerful god that created the other gods, but you don't know more than that. This AO matches that story, maybe.
Okay.
That's 14's. It's coming up on medium. It's above easy. Does anyone else pay attention? And when Crawl is mentioning this to everyone, is it a very like you're telling it's a sermon, or does he sound a little crazy, or does he come off like a lecture? How does he portray the information to everybody? I'm just curious.
I'm still surprised that birds can speak.
But also,
Still trying to get past
oh,
that.
sounds like a dude.
Um,
Not like he's a sparrow.
I
Pants.
I take it kind of like open-minded. Like I think it's definitely more than possible that there's some weight to what he's saying.
So Amari, how does he portray the information? Does he sound barmy and crazy, or is it a lecture? Is it organized?
He sounds organized and like a lecturer, but he sounds very excited about the information.
Cool.
He's really he knows what he's talking about, but you can slightly tell that he's a little too excited about giving this information. He's like something about the apocalypse should give you some type of wariness, but he's saying it more with with not to say happiness, but like a little excitement. Yeah, reverence and excitement.
More on the line of that you're excited to do a thing you may have practiced for and had your calling or whatever. Thing, but or are you possibly intrigued in just everything dying? If I'm getting out of that through bird eyes.
In the very beginning, in the opening of the readings, the very beginning is more of a message of hope. It's the author trying to say that if it plays out right, everything's going to be okay. It's going to be very different, but it's going to be okay. So Apocalypse might be if things go wrong, the multiverse will end. But if they go right, they'll just be very changed. Either way, one of those two things are going to occur, according to this prophecy. And that's when Wilhelm slowly takes the potion of fire breath away from the person.
Could come in handy.
There's multiple.
No.
There was 2.
Oh, there was 2? Okay. So I'm going to say that Grawl has the black tome. Just going to go out on a limb.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his now.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, there's more to investigate in that.
Oh, is this bag that's in the party sheet the bag of holding?
Yeah, who's got that? There it goes. Inventory. Bag.
There's still 10 agate, 2 gold necklaces, a gold ring, and a potion of healing.
So, Carl,
I'll go ahead and
is
steal this.
this what you were kind of here for, or what you were looking for? Or why did you end up in this house anyways?
Oh yeah. So yes, I am looking about more information about the disappearance of Ethereal, and on my investigations, it brought me to the Van Thamper household, which led us to meeting up today.
Hey,
What a pleasant coincidence.
Yeah.
Really thank you for your help back there.
The source
Up
of the
there.
extraplanar corruption had your attention. You were trying to figure out what that
Yes.
was. And
Yes,
at this
yes.
point, you've got reason to believe that it's this hidden Lord Shield thing.
Yes. What the dungeon?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I think once we find the shield, shit's gonna hit the fan.
it's pretty close. Like I can
Probably
hear the
right.
fan blowing, but it hasn't quite spread.
Yeah. When we get down there, I'm sure that'll change.
So, at the end of a long rest, people can use their hit dice to regain hit points. Is that something we need to
Long
worry
rest?
about, or are we
Short rest.
short rest? Short rest. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, we're actually short resting? Then yeah, we'll use.
Yeah,
the hit
short
point.
rest happens.
Absolutely.
I think
Yay.
Mr. Samuel healed
I'm
me up.
max health.
Really? Really?
Si-
Is there a limit to how many I can use besides the 4?
So, Amari, on your character sheet, on the main page, the front one where you roll initiative, on the bottom
Mhm.
there's a couple dice.
No, you can use
Drag
all
the
4
mouse
if you want,
to the
Sean.
window.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use all
So
4.
the-
They just.
I'll just roll that hit dice.
Yep.
Statistics.
Oh, you're already fully healed, so I guess you didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I was fully healed. That's what- I haven't got hit yet.
At
I
that
wasn't hit
point,
today, but I was beaten to shit before.
at that point, Samuel finishes it for you.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah. I was wondering where my wound went. I had like.
Yeah. No, Samuel finishes it for you.
I guess I have a
So you
frustrated
get that.
meditation and it doesn't really work.
So, I say we down our lemonade, gird our loins, get ready to go downstairs and end the night.
Like, well, Frederick, I was hoping
Down
to have
that
more
lemonade.
potential conversation with you. This has been
Thank you.
fucky.
Thank
But
you,
away we
Frederick.
go.
Of lemonade.
There you go.
God damn it, Mike.
Sorry.
Where is the basement, actually?
This way,
over
sir.
Staircase past the kitchen.
Ah,
Yeah.
And this
Like, I
time I'll
remember
let
those
the
stairs
tank
leading.
go first. Learn my lesson.
I'm not really tanky anymore.
I don't think I need to do that. I'm a bird person. I'm gonna stay in the back.
Well, I have 18 AC. What do you got, Zeke?
17. My point is I don't have rage to reduce damage anymore.
All right, then I guess I'll be leading the marching order then.
I'm 6.
I do have more hit points than you, though, still.
I say Zeke leads the marching order then.
Upon further review,
If anything, I'm into that, because you going first starts some shit. Like, wait, that could be an enemy. That means wait.
The hell?
Just role playing my character. It's not my actual personality.
You're not even from this universe, yeah.
You don't even go
I
here.
have 3 testicles. I'm always confused. All right.
Okay.
It's difficult enough having 2. Like half elves where you come from have 3 balls.
All Barrows Legionnaires have 3 testicles.
What do you
Is,
get one
Samuel
as an
coming with it?
initiate? What the fuck? They sew a nard in there?
Wow.
Yep, this is canon now.
Like, secret is, none of it is actually quite that way of canon. It just, they fucked you up when they went in, and it was a joke that just went way too far. Everyone just had to cover with it. Whenever you joined a meeting, it's like, wait. Remember, we have 3 balls.
What am I missing?
I'm gonna go grab some water as we wait.
There you are, Zeke.
Huh?
I was
Looking at-
looking for you.
The blonde boy up top. Oh, and Cradio. I mean, if any news, everybody has 3 attunement slots. On your inventory, it'll be like carried, attuned. It'll be somewhere in there. You might need to
Okay.
click that so that warning thing happens whenever Krish ambushes us.
Oh, yep.
Speaking of which, you guys all head down whatever these cellar stairs are in the villa.
Yeah.
Yay. Just gonna give a peek. When you do
I
see
just
it
lag
as you're
out.
coming down the stairs, there's a limestone coming into a cement cellar floor. There's a bunch of boxes up ahead, and you can hear some rustling movement and boxes smacking into each other in the room that you're heading into. But that's probably where we're gonna call it.
Samuel coming with us, or is he staying up top?
He's staying up top.
He said, "Yo, there's lemonade.
Those-
I'm staying."
Those
here."
two shake hands. Wish you guys see. You without a check, you realize that if he was to head down there, then he could be implicated if things go wrong. That's not an option.
Ah, the implication.
Yeah,
Nah.
you guys can go and take a stab at taking out the Van Thampers, but if it goes wrong, they had nothing to do with it because you'd be dead. So you can't say anything. Like there's a whole thing. It doesn't take a roll for your character to figure all that out, Wilhelm.
I want to believe that Fendrick and Samuel have secret, love triangle thing going on between them.
More mutual interest in the destruction of all of the Dukes of Baldur's Gate, maybe, but they're not into it. But
Okay.
yeah, that is probably that's what we're gonna call it for today.
Thank you very much as always, Chris. Appreciate
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you. You made the first day easy for me, and I'll get better at it as we go.
There's no hurry.
You
You
did just
definitely
fine.
everything went pretty smoothly.